Hey guys.
Put your gloves on.
Oh, sorry. All right, hold on. I have to pull the chat up first. You won't be able to touch the chat if you don't put your gloves on yet.
Oh, okay.
You won't be able to pull up the chat. They're not screen touch friendly. Hold on. Sorry.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys. All right.
Okay, let's see.
Wow, Ashley is dressed as an early bird. I can't.
Let's see. Here we are.
Are we here? Are we moving? We are here.
Here we go. Let's
How's
see
everybody
who's
doing?
Here tonight.
It's a Wednesday.
It is. And it's Halloween. Who has on their virtual costumes? Tell us what you're dressed as. You see what we're dressed as?
Was this my idea?
This was your idea.
This was my idea.
It was your idea, and I agree. Like last minute running around last night at the party store.
Even though I was like, I don't know what's gonna top Princess Poppy, but I guess this is cute. This is cute. Okay.
Okay.
Nellie White said she's catching the last of ghosts. I know. I was watching Survivor, and I was like half trying to do that. Then at the end, we were like running around.
Yeah.
Trying to do this.
Okay, so yeah, so the glove won't work because I'm going to move it. All right, so let's see. So Ashley was the first one here. Okay, then we have Crystal Garcia. Is that a new name?
Crystal Garcia? No, I feel like I've seen it. I'm not gonna spoil it. People who haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh, for what? Oh, tonight. The Survivor. Okay.
Or whatever people are watching or talk about in the comments. No spoilers.
All right, we have Kedra, Leslie, Happy Halloween, Samantha Ivy.
Ari, you're dressed as Sideshow Bob.
We just started. Samantha, she said she never received an announcement. We literally just
I need a
started.
church fan. I'm like sweating. This wig is so hot. On like the day-to-day, I don't know how people wear wigs. Like my head, my whole body is hot.
Well, this is not like probably your typical wig. It's very plasticky.
Oh my gosh. Like when we got dressed and then we took pictures. And like I had to take it off. I was like sweating. I was like, I can't.
Okay.
But it's good for the winter, you know. That's what they say. Remember we were watching that show How to Survive, and she was out in the wild, and she like put a bag over her head because like you insulate the heat in.
Yes.
And it makes your whole body warm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey Shelly, said hey ladies. Okay, let's see. Am I like way far up? There's Ari here. Ellen, hi all. Okay, Heavenly Me. Okay, we haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Oh, Penny for real. Hey, girl. She lives in the UK. I love her accent. I love listening to her on IG.
Okay.
She has an accent. All right. Yep, she does curly hair.
All
hey,
right.
girl.
Nellie White is in the house. Let's see. All right. Flower Tress 06. S. Vaughn. Miss Ariel. CHP curly hair Puerto Rican. Oh my god, I love this. So cute. Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Samantha Ivy said Titanicals is having a $9.99 sale on their website today until the beginning of November.
Really? Okay.
Which is tomorrow.
Oh.
In a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting prepared for Christmas carols bright and early in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, you are.
I am ready.
Okay, so we have MJ Garner, Danae Soares.
See, I can't touch the screen.
All right, I know you have to take one glove off. Okay.
Which glove are you taking? Oh, you took the
my
blue one off?
So you have to take off
the red one?
Take off your... Yes. Okay, there.
Guys, we took like 400 pictures and only picked like 5. 2? Like 1?
Yeah, like...
It was too overwhelming. We get our best ideas last minute, and up until yesterday, we were running around like we were in the Halloween store. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to be. We don't know what's going on. And then we got home too late to like get dressed and pre-take pictures and stuff last night, so we had to do it today, and then a whole bunch of stuff came up today, so we were like running last minute trying to do like promo pictures and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we took all these pictures that we'll never be able to use again after today, and we only picked like 2 pictures. And
we'll have the memory.
See, Ashley Harris, they were open. Because you know what I did, girl? Before I airdropped her all the pictures, I took all the ones with my eyes closed out, so she didn't even have to choose from those. Yes. Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah, I had no say. I mean, you just, like, we kind of sort of had the same idea, I think, right?
Yeah.
Even though I had some that were unique, and you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, I didn't see that. I think they were overwhelming. We really had way too many.
We did.
So,
yeah, no, but the ones where my eyes were closed or exotic looking, I took those out of the batch, so those weren't even, like, up for grabs.
Oh, you took them out?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
yeah, I went through first, and the ones where, like, your mouth was open, like, ones that, like, one of us weren't ready, I took them out.
Oh, that's funny.
But especially the ones with my eyes closed, because those seem to be your favorite.
Who's planting seeds here? Is that troublemaking Ashley?
Like,
Getting Taylor started all over again.
Yep, she was like, were your eyes open? I know, because, like, we each It's so funny, like when we were going through like the slides, which ones I liked and which ones you liked were like totally different pictures.
Yeah,
But.
and then you liked ones when we were like full body, and I wasn't having all of that.
Yeah, I heard you over to the side. You're like, oh this and oh that and oh no this.
Oh no, I'm not having all that because we have striped pajamas on.
We do. Huh?
Yes, so we have them.
And socks.
Oh yeah, and then yellow socks for like the feet. I'm gonna get my foot up that high.
Okay.
All right. And then you didn't want me to wear the bow because I always have to separate. I have to always like be
I'm like, Mom,
distinctive.
the point is we're supposed to be like the same, and you were like, I want to have
I
a bow.
can't, guys. You guys, you know I have to always just do something extra.
Guys, they want to know what I did with my hair. No, it's completely out under this.
You had an easier time of it than I did.
But I should take it off and put it back on again and show you how easy it is. Like, I was shocked because I thought I was going to have to wet my hair completely and, like, braid it or something. But no, let me show you. All right.
Okay.
Snatching wigs, all right?
Okay.
So, basically, my hair is completely big.
That's amazing.
It's big, right? So, and this is kind of like, there's room in here.
Yeah.
Totally
You took the best one for yourself.
It's totally a
On camera, they don't look different, but yours has a better texture.
Mine has like ringlets.
It's softer. They're ringlets. Mine looks like a real fro, and it's getting drier and drier. I need nourish and shine. I really do.
Hold on. So basically, all I did was I stuck it on my head, right, and just pulled my hair to the back.
Thank Leslie. She said she likes the bow.
I twisted it and just tucked it in, and that's it.
Yeah.
Wig secured.
Yeah, I didn't want to put this wig on
It's a
because
curl.
I was liking this is like, I think my second or 3-day wash and go.
Uh-huh.
I think I did, it was, we're going to put it out on video, but I liked this.
Nourish and shine.
Yeah. This was, Camille Rose, the honey, hydrate. Yeah, it was honey hydrate. It was, and, a gel of some sort.
What was the gel?
Pattern push-up?
Pattern push-up.
Yeah, okay, we have the video. It'll be coming out. But I love this. I did not want to put this powdered wig on.
Okay, now here we go.
And then I didn't want to put blue spray in my hair either, so, because I just didn't know if it would leave a residue, so I just put this on. But I thought this was cute.
At least said you could deep condition under that wig. Seriously, it's like insulating all the heat
Yeah,
in. Are my
yeah.
curls in? Hold on. I feel like I have some escapees by my ears.
Okay, so Heavenly Me said, good to know she can get all her curls in because she bought her first wig and she's waiting for it to come in the mail. Okay. I was shocked, yeah, because I struggled. I said, I can't. I'm like, and then I saw you and I'm like, how in the world did you do that? So then I knew that.
But
I
there's
just
like
wasn't
a
trying
lot
hard
of
enough.
room under this wig. So maybe it depends on the
Yeah.
wig you got, because that wig you wore in like one of our first lives, whatever, being funny,
Yes.
I couldn't fit that on my head.
All
I
right.
could not fit that.
Yeah, and I did not, and you snatched the best one for yourself last night. This barely has any room in it.
Ashley Harris said she did the reverse curl mix and like she likes it. Yeah, isn't it like so bomb? Like it's better than like all the combinations.
Yeah. So now everybody wants to try reverse with everything. They're like,
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, yeah.
I know, and you were like, let's start a series. And I'm like, Mom, no more series. No more series.
I know, but who was the first to try it last night? Left in a comment.
Jaden Humble, yes.
I think it was Yvonne. She was the first to try that. I think the reverse products with a different brand other than CURLMIX. So yeah, so it's a thing now. I think.
Do you deep condition if you reverse curl mix? Yeah, we still deep condition. I always
yeah.
deep condition before I put curl mix in my hair just because it makes my hair softer. And as I always say, like, it's not the slipperiest product in the world. You want to make sure your hair is like nice, soft, detangled before you start applying it.
We were like really styling these last night. Like,
We were
really
sitting, we were
wanted
picking
this
them
to be
out.
a thing. Yeah. It was cute. I was liking this. I said it looks like my hair. It doesn't look like my real hair. I think it does. I bet you guys wouldn't have known if I didn't tell you it was a wig. It looks like I dyed my hair.
Mom, no, it does not.
Yes, it
No,
does.
it does not. Right, exactly, Ashley Harris. Yeah, day one. Like, day one's never my favorite, but with that wash and go, I love day one.
Okay.
I have in my hair the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner, the Uncle Funky's daughter, Curly Magic. Amazing results. Nice. The Uncle Funky's gel is really good. And the Mixed Chicks leave-in's holy grail.
All right, when do we eat? It's a party, right?
I guess the rest of the peeps are yours.
Oh,
You, never mind.
No,
I said
bought my M&Ms. You know, they had the nerve last night in Target to still have candy for like $19.99 a bag of like assorted candy.
Okay.
And it was Halloween package. So where in the world did they think that that was gonna go after?
They had huge bags for
Yeah.
$19. Like, you're not moving those bags
No,
today.
I was shocked.
Put them like 40% off, 50% off.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why I'm stuck with my M&M's, because I was not buying that assorted bag of candy.
Ooh, I got an ice cube.
Okay, let's see.
So tonight we have water, and we have last week's Peeps that Adam was hiding.
And of course, they should have changed the packaging for the month of October. Either, I guess, for breast cancer or for Halloween.
See, Maureen Wilson, okay? She said, it definitely does not look like your real hair, LoriAnne, right? Stop all that noise, that nonsense.
I thought it quite did.
Fugazi, tomfoolery.
It doesn't look that much different, though. Like, the style, kind of, right?
Y'all making me thirsty. Yeah, Penny, whenever we come on, everybody always has to have a snack. We all talk about what snacks we're eating, because there's always a snack on deck.
Felicia's allergic to chocolate? Who's allergic to chocolate?
Felicia.
How'd you find that out?
Some people just don't like chocolate.
She didn't say she didn't like it.
No, I know, but I'm saying some people just don't like it. Like, I can't relate to that.
I love it. I don't think my mom likes it, though. Yeah, she doesn't care for it.
Blue curls are the wave. You see everyone putting that blue gel in their hair and going with blue hair. It's the wave.
But this is like a tester, so I'm glad that I tried this out.
Because we were going to spray paint our heads. We were like, let's just, like, spray paint. But, like, no, I think this is more of the thing one, thing two effect.
Yeah, this is cute for the day. But I'm way too old to be wearing this on a daily basis. But if you're young, I like the different color hair. You know, but me, like, dyeing my hair blue or purple or whatever,
Girl,
I can't,
live your best life.
Yeah, I'm trying to live it, but not with this. Not with this.
Crystal, no, we've never tried Dippity Do anything, actually.
Hey, Allie B.
So far, only 3 trick-or-treaters came to get candy. See, that's sad. Like, do people trick-or-treat anymore? They've got to trick-or-treat, right?
I think
and I'm wondering, I was thinking about upstairs, I'm like, do people still do mischief night? Like, I feel like we don't hear about mischief night anymore. Like,
yeah, maybe because you're just out of that age range, maybe.
Okay, because I remember in middle school, like, we would go, whenever the bus would get us the day after mischief night, there would always be toilet paper, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do people still do that? Or
what was the point of that?
You're supposed to cause mischief, I guess. Girl, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I never partook in such activities.
No. Did you not?
I did.
Yeah, no. I was always too afraid.
You were a stay-at-home mom. I couldn't leave the house without you knowing where I was.
Right, I know.
Like, all that skipping school and doing whatever, like, that never went down. Staying home, not going to school, like, you were always right here.
I was right here. To welcome those who want to
sneaking out the house, jumping out windows.
To double back.
Never that.
Like, welcome home. There's plenty of housework to be done.
That was literally you. Like, yeah, you can stay home if you want to do some dishes, sweep the floor.
Yeah.
Do some dusting. My RA passed out candy. Oh, that's fun. That's college, right? At least for me, RAs were like people who ran my floor, like
resident assistants.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's cool.
That's cute.
I like places that do like trunk or treat or whatever, like places that do trick or treating. I know Grand Central Station was doing trick or treating.
Right, we saw that. Yeah, not when we were there, but the next day.
Yeah, that was like a huge sign of like what they were gonna do.
That's cute and it's safe. Or malls, do malls still do that? I know we used to walk you guys around malls, but you know, malls don't give the good stuff. They give Smarties. Now and later, they open up the pack and pop one in each bag. Certs or Lifesavers, like. Don't you dare give out like peppermints, like little Butterfingers.
Yeah, Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's the last thing to go.
Where were we at? Yeah. Oh, we were at that event the other day, and they had chocolate on the table, and they had like the odd stuff, like the Butterfingers and the.
Yeah, I liked some of it because it was like from my era. That's
I don't even know what it was.
Like
but
they had the $1,000 bar or something.
Yeah, and the one. Yeah. What's the one with all the peanuts on it?
Babe Ruth.
The Babe Ruth.
Who does Babe Ruth?
All the peanuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. I always went with Reese's, Three Musketeers, Milky Way, Snickers.
Yeah, Smarties is my fave candy.
Trix.
Yeah, no, I like Smarties.
Is it Trix?
But Twix. Not like Halloween. Like you can get Smarties anywhere. You can get like 10 for $1. You can get 10 for 10 cents. But on Halloween, you expect to get like chocolate, like bars, like full size candy bars.
Well, full size.
Yeah, in some neighborhoods, you
Yeah,
gotta know where
the rich ones.
You gotta know where the neighborhoods are
Rich
to get those.
neighborhood. I never. Well, do we get full size candy bars? Oh, you always get like the little ones.
Yeah, we do.
Or like Starburst.
I said you gotta know where the neighborhoods are that
the
do
good
that.
neighborhood. Oh, right.
The money area guys. Then you got the full size candy bars. Tricks are for kids.
But the real tea is that tomorrow when everything's leading on a shelf like 75% off, that's when you go get all the candy. That's when you get the candy.
Yeah, that's like we went back after Easter and got all the candy.
Yeah, in one of our vlogs, we're like juggling candy, all the Easter candy, because it was like 80% off in Walgreens.
And there's like a woman standing there, you're like, Mom, save some for her. I'm like, first
come first, sir. Oh, you were cleaning them out. Save some for the woman.
Sugar babies. I remember sugar babies.
What did you used to eat all the time? Bit of honeys?
Bit of honey.
I never.
And bit of honey and Mary Jane's. They were kind of like similar.
Okay. Wait, Mary Jane's, is that the chocolate with the marshmallow inside?
No, I said they're similar. Bit of honey and Mary Jane's were very similar. That hard taffy kind of walnut flavored candy.
Right.
So you go, you didn't think I was gonna be showing my nails tonight. You're like, why are you painting? You're gonna have gloves on. I'm like, no, I'm not.
We were running so late, like behind, because we knew we wanted to take pictures and get dressed. We got dressed like around like 5, and next thing I know, you're sitting there painting your nails.
Spa treatments,
yeah. And I'm like, and then you were like grabbing fans, and you were grabbing buckets of ice cold water to like dry your nails, like, and then you wanted to grab the nail polish remover and like get around your nails, and I'm just like,
and you had horrible nail polish remover that didn't work. I could
it was acetone. Acetone is like the strong stuff.
It was generic acetone.
Okay.
So it didn't work at all.
Okay. Well, you have yellow nails now.
I do.
Like,
so I want like that yellow, like to offset. I want like primary colors. Okay. I'm into details.
You're into details.
You try to squash my greatness.
I didn't try to squash it. I don't try to squash your greatness.
Yes, because you didn't want me to have the bow. I have to always be different.
Yeah,
no, but
you were gonna be the Cat in the Hat.
I was, and you didn't let me.
Yeah, egg themed nails too. Exactly, all like yellow. So funny.
Exactly. Airy, bad, and bougie.
Penny said, "I can't relate to this American candy." They don't. Right? I think they don't do Halloween in the UK, right?
Oh no.
No, I don't think they do Halloween. Even though I just assumed everything in America was like holidays everywhere, but it's definitely not.
Okay, so then, Penny, for real, do you have Hershey's? What kind of chocolate is popular over in the UK? Generic acetone. It was generic because you see the polish is still on, and even in the areas that I over painted.
Most things I have are generic. Generic nail polish remover, generic Q-tips. Like, you don't come for my stuff because it's probably generic because I am a bargain shopper, okay? I'm a bargain shopper. No shame in my spending game.
Thank you, Lisa. My nails look nice.
I ball out on the clearance rack.
My neighbor was the Cat in the Hat. Years ago, I was the Cat in the Hat, but I lost the hat. Who loses the most important part of the outfit to recognize that you're the Cat in the Hat? Me. So I couldn't find it. So then we go to the party store. Well, they've cheapened the whole costume since then. That hat was so stiff and so cheap, I could barely get my head around it. But I was still going to like try to make it work. But then when you just basically snatched the hat and threw the wig and told me this is what I was wearing, and I just made the best of it.
That's not exactly how it happened because it was getting later and later and later, and you were just standing there looking at the stiff Cat in the Hat, and then you couldn't find a bow, so it was just we were standing there not knowing what to do, and I'm like, Mom,
I needed the bow.
Well, first of all, I was like, it's the Cat in the Hat, and then it's thing 1 and thing 2. I'm like, so it would just be the Cat in the Hat, and then like thing 1. I'm like, it doesn't really like match. I'm like, if you want me to be a thing, you got to be a thing too. So then we're both things.
Well, we were gonna count on Adam being thing too,
and he said absolutely not.
Goodness, we didn't invest because when we came home, we were like, Adam, I was gonna be the Cat in the Hat, and we were gonna have you. And he's like, absolutely. I hope you didn't buy it because I'm not sitting down there doing that. So, thank goodness we did. And this is why I'm sitting here doing this.
Penny said they have, where did it go? I just saw it. She said they have Cadbury. Is that like Cadbury eggs here? Like the ones they have around Easter? Cadbury's chocolate?
I don't know if it's the same. Is it the same as the American Cadbury?
Cadbury's?
I know like we have actually the chocolate egg and you kind of like crack it open. That was like a thing back when it came out in the 80s, and then when you cracked it, it was like white, and then it had like the little yellow so-called like yolk.
She said, yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay,
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, hi.
Okay.
Whose birthday is it? Oh, I'm seeing birthdays.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, where's the birthday I just saw? Alexis Simmons says her birthday is tomorrow. Yay! What are you doing? What are you doing for it? And Samantha Ivy's is the 9th. All our November birthdays are about to roll out. And Thanksgiving gonna be rolling out.
Mm-hmm. Turkey's gonna be rolling
You gonna get
out.
them pans frying and popping real soon.
All right, somebody said off topic. Where was that question at?
Jada, off topic, but do you guys know how to make curls clump? I have a texturizer and my curls look so shiny.
Skinny.
Skinny. Sorry. Denman brush?
Perfect. Yeah, as far as the tool goes, the Denman brush.
Denman brush clumps your curls.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? DENMAN
Mm-hmm.
brush.
Yep. Or particular products. Which kind? I'm thinking right now of something Soultanicals makes called like clumping. Is it clumping curls or something? I always say that, but I don't know if it is. But certain products will specify that on the back, like the directions. They'll say this is what this does. Some elongate, some clump. So you kind of have to look for the product that does that. But if you have a texturizer, and what do you guys think? A texturizer?
I need shiny too. She said I read shiny too. Okay.
If you have a texturizer, do you think the curls can clump?
I'm thinking about more like techniques. Like, I don't know. Do certain products clump the curls? 10680 said CURLMIX clumps curls. I don't find my curls clump with CURLMIX. I think I've heard some people say like their hair almost kind of gets like ramen noodle-ish. Like, I don't think CURLMIX clumps the curls. It does something else to the curls. But like Curly Magic, Curl Maker, those clump curls. I think clumping is more in like the technique. Where'd it go? The praying hands motion where you take it and like you smooth the product in your hair.
Yeah. All right. Where was that other one?
Heavenly Me says, was it Heavenly Me? Who just said? They didn't know I was a greatness squasher. I'm totally not a greatness squasher. That's just you being dramatic. Totally not a great. I let you be great all the time. So much so I'm basically being pushed out of the channel. That's how much greatness there is.
Hardly. I just like to be unique.
I know someone's commented on another video and they were like,
value my uniqueness.
What did they say? They were like, they basically hate when I talk. They're like,
give me a chance to talk. Like, guys, like, you don't understand. Like, we really seriously give as good as we get. So, if she doesn't like kind of like rein me in, I will go off focus and I'll be talking on a whole nother thing. So she kind of she's the one that's in charge of kind of like keeping the videos limited and knowing the timing and stuff. So she lets me go on for a little bit better than you used to. Yeah. But it still has to be, somebody has to be in charge of kind of like keeping an eye on the time and reining the talker in.
For our other video, you started describing the product. You described the product for like 2 minutes, and then finally I was like, Mom, what's the name of the product? And someone commented, they're like, basically let her finish. She was going to get there. I'm like, well, she wasn't going to get there. If I didn't remind her to say the name of the product, she wasn't going to say it. And, like, you get so excited talking about everything the product does that you just, like, wave it around on the screen. And, like, I'm like, you didn't tell them what the product is yet. So sometimes I'm just like, Mom, what's the name of the product? Tell them what the product is. What is the product? Like, so you guys just don't want to hear me talk. So I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. So
she was feeling some type of way.
I was like,
you're like super sensitive. I'm like, you just have to go to your corner for a few days because your sensitivity I can't take. Everything was just like making you sensitive, and I just can't handle a lot of sensitivity.
Yeah, and like that's what's funny. It's like our banter back and forth. I'm like, if one of us just talk straight, and then finally the person was like, okay, can I talk? Now the other person just talk straight. Like we talk over each other. We both talk fast. We both jump in. Like that's what we do.
It's the interaction.
It's the interaction. It's like,
and not to toot our own
exactly,
horn.
Leslie.
Not to toot our own horn, as I always say, but I'm going to toot it. I think it's the magic of MADCURLS. I think it's anybody could dress up as us, look like us, wear the same makeup, wear the same whatever. But I think it's the uniqueness of the mother-daughter relationship, and then years of living together, and just knowing the rhythm of each other, our talk, just knowing things, finishing each other's conversation. Just it's like you can't. That's why originality is just really special, because you cannot mimic, no matter what you try to do to be like somebody else. Being original is just really
yeah. And like I don't know if people think like because I'm like the daughter and you're the mother that like I'm like being disrespectful or whatever, but like we never disrespect each other like on this channel.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that's how people take it, because like the way they comment at me sometimes it's just like, let her talk, we like to hear. I'm like, I know,
girl,
you guys like when
my wisdom,
I know they do. Girl, so I said I'm not trying to squash your greatness.
I really don't feel that, and it's not like I'm in some Stockholm syndrome and I'm being abused, and it's just really not like that.
And if I feel it, like there was one time we had almost, again, another time we were going to shut down the channel because you really cut me off, like really.
And then we did the playback. No, that time.
And I was trying to explain myself, and I said, I'm going to try not to cry. And I'm like, and then I started explaining myself, and then I just couldn't, and I just didn't know if I could ever film again.
You didn't know if you could ever film again.
Yeah, and no matter how many sorries you said, I just was not having it that night, and we didn't film.
We didn't.
And we had to get ourselves together, and I think then the next day we were able to film.
Yeah, there was so much drama. No, but we did watch the playback. I'm like, okay, like it sounded better in my head, like what I was gonna say, than when it actually came out of my mouth. And we watched the playback. Like, no, it was pretty bad. I'm like, and you were like, and all the people are gonna come for you if you post that. Like, they're all gonna, I'm gonna let them come for you. Like, but yeah, MADCURLS drama. Melissa Torres MADCURLS. Would you guys watch the new Halloween movie? I went to see it, the one in theaters. It was such a disappointment. They really need to let that movie die now.
I stopped Halloween years ago. I don't like to be scared out of my skin like that. I don't like to walk around my house and just all eyes and just afraid. I don't like to jump and just be scary. If I want to get up at night, pitch dark, I want to be able to walk to the bathroom and do whatever I have to, walk downstairs, get my ice cubes in the middle of the night, and not be afraid of every little noise. So I really do not watch scary movies, and especially anything that is like demonistic, haunted, because I truly believe in those kinds. I believe in like bad spirits and demons and all that. So I do not watch any Amityville horrors. I don't watch any Rosemary's Babies, people spinning their heads all around, all that kind of stuff. I don't watch those kinds of movies. What's that other one? It was Amityville horror and what's Exorcist. Yeah, no, I don't watch no Exorcist. None of those things. I would never be. I'd never go to sleep.
Hi, Regina Clay.
Yeah.
Heavenly Me said it in her and her mother's relationship. Wait, in me and my mom's relationship, she is the greatness squasher. Okay. I mean, if someone had to be the greatness squasher, I guess it would be me, because you always come out, like this next video we're doing, like I picked one backdrop and you were like, no, I want this color, and then I want this as like an awning at the top. I'm like, Mom, we're not doing that. We're not. Everything you say, basically, my first reaction is no.
Guys, I told you, I'm opening up my own channel.
But then things I say, you say no, but then later you're like, no, this is what we should do. I'm like, Mom, that's exactly what I said.
You don't have my vision. You just don't have my vision,
Mom,
girl.
your vision, but as the person who edits the videos and who sets up the camera and all that kind of stuff, like, we don't have the space for all this extra.
Like the awning. You like the awning.
Look at us right now. Do you see how we're barely fitting in the screen? Like, where's the awning gonna go? I'm like what? I can't. Coco7766. I was talking to somebody about that, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, and he was saying that that was good. But no, you're shaking. No, no Haunting of Hill House.
But it's funny. I'm such a dichotomy of myself, guys, because I say that I don't like to watch those kinds of things, but yet
I watch crime channels.
I literally go to sleep with my headphones in my ear watching ID or murders. Like I have a playlist of murders I watch every night going to sleep. I'm a dichotomy of myself. Who does that? No. But yet I won't watch scary movies because I think maybe it's the forensics and it's the real life nature of it. Like these things really did happen, but
so do you not like slasher movies or
No, because some of those murders are slasher murder.
I don't know what the difference is.
You can never make reason or rhyme of me, so like just don't.
Maybe it's because they're actually just like telling like a story, an event, not like all the scary music and people jumping out and doing all this extra stuff.
It's the music.
It's the music. The music is what gets you going.
Yeah. I remember, that's that movie we went to that time, that Get Out, the musical. Everybody said it wasn't scary, but I didn't like the beginning of the movie when the words flashed up, Get Out, and the music. I got up and I got out.
And then we went and sat in Beauty and the Beast.
And you guys were like, why? It really wasn't a scary movie.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, it seemed scary right there. I was like, but it really wasn't all that.
Yeah, I don't know why they portrayed it like that, though, with the music.
LoriAnne doesn't like anyone else's imagination.
I love Halloween. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, me and my mom were talking about that today, Samantha. We said we loved Halloween.
I love this time of year. Halloween, what else? Halloween, Christmas. No, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And then on occasions, depending on the year, Valentine's Day. Sometimes I like Valentine's Day. Sometimes I'm over Valentine's Day. But I like the whole like spread.
Got up and got out. So Chicky Pot Pie said, love to solve crimes. Yeah, I think that's it. I just like the forensics part of it. And
it is heavenly, Macy. The mother and daughter dynamic is a beautiful, complicated thing.
It is. It is.
I know. I was being like, I was having like a pity party.
You meant the movie. Okay, yeah, no, I don't like the movie, but I like the Halloween. I do like Halloween. Who doesn't like the? Is it a holiday? I call it a holiday. Who doesn't like the holiday of Halloween? I guess they wouldn't be here if they didn't like it.
Maybe they don't like it, but they like us.
Okay, perhaps. But who does not, shall we say, celebrate it? I don't know.
Oh, cute. She said her niece's best friend, like a niece to me, had a baby today. Baby Marcus. I'm calling him Pumpkin. That's cute. That's so cute. It's Halloween.
Let's see. No, I didn't see that 106 Andy. She said, did I see American Monster with that lady Janine that had me No, I didn't see that. You always give me good movies to watch, so I have to go find that. Is it like a documentary on Netflix or something?
Carol really said the holidays are a sad time for me and my family. We're spread all over the U.S. I miss them so much. Aww.
Oh. Yes, holidays can be
Speaking
very,
of
very
family,
bittersweet.
hi, Aunt Judy.
Oh,
she's spread out. She's 3,000 miles that way.
Oh, there she is. Stop by for a hot moment. Do you have your virtual costume on? I like Halloween, but I love y'all. Oh, Aries, is that why you're here? Hearts.
They don't celebrate it. I'm just here for y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Did you guys peep how we use our new community page feature? So excited.
Yeah, that was cute. They've been asking us to use it, so we were dying to get one.
Yeah.
Finally, we got one. Then it's just laid
then
dormant
we just like
now.
yeah, exactly. And like YouTube keeps emailing us like, don't forget your community page, engage your followers, don't forget the community page, and
like we engage our followers all the time.
right.
Like,
that's why we should have had one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. It's just the British in me, which doesn't celebrate it. Okay. Lex Simmons, I love the holidays. I love it. Boom, boom, boom. These three right here, love them.
So the community page is basically, I guess, like the discussion page, where it's like a tab on people's channel, and like you can have like conversation, like post polls and post pictures. So like we advertised for this live, like we posted a picture of ourselves and said like, don't miss our live. And I guess if you're a subscriber, you get the notification that we posted on the community page, or maybe if you have your notifications on for our channel, maybe.
We all right, anyway, we hold conversations throughout our comments, and I always jump in. I see people talking about different things, like two subscribers might be talking to each other, and I'm like, oh, this is like an interesting conversation. Let me like it and jump in on the conversation.
So what is your Amazon store? Please explain. So our Amazon store is like a store where we could like set up on Amazon, and we put like all our favorite products in there. So it's not stuff that we have that we're shipping out. It's stuff basically that we shopped for on the Amazon website, stuff that we like. I think we have hair products. I put some workout pants in there. Hair tools.
Things that we might wear on our channel, and people might like it and comment on it, and so we'll make it convenient for them, so we'll put it in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't have to go out and look for it or find it. Like, where did you get it at Amazon? We're on Amazon, so we'll just say Amazon in our store. We'll put it there for you.
Yeah, because some people have Prime and like 2-day shipping, so like if we do a video and the products are on Amazon, I'll say, I'll drop it in the Amazon store, and you can just like buy it on Amazon, and so.
I look like Mrs. Claus since I put these glasses on with blue hair. Okay. This is
I said this to you earlier. I'm like, you look like a granny. Like
40 years. If the hair was white, I would look like Mrs. Claus.
What's bonfire night, Penny? She said bonfire night is more prominent in the UK.
Oh,
I was just reading Harry Potter, and they said something about bonfire night. What's bonfire night?
Hello, Jan. Welcome to Halloween night.
Joshy, I made it to live. I just got off work, and I still have to sit in the back. No, there's plenty of seats in the front still.
Was Joshy the one that came in the other night when we were closing down? Like, don't get comfortable.
No, I don't think so, because that person didn't have a picture. She has a picture.
Okay. All right.
But maybe it was her, and then she just put a picture. I don't know. Do you work in Sephora? Were you cleaning brushes?
And now you put a picture up? Because sometimes that'll happen. I'll do a double take, and I'm like, I know I recognize that name, but now there's a picture, and there was one time a different picture. I do remember the pictures of people, and I see when they get new pictures. Okay.
Faith Williams, yes, we do. I don't really know how the percentages work, because like most of the time it's like 5 cents, but we do. Yeah.
Would that get a
percentage from Amazon store? Yeah, so those stuff in our store, if people buy it, like we get a percentage of sales, but like the percentage is like, well, like 2%. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
what the percentage is. It like varies depending on what you buy.
It's criminal how Amazon is making all that money, and literally, I guess maybe it's just the idea that you're able to have a storefront, maybe. But I mean, literally, it's really pennies on the dollar. Literally pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like someone must have clicked on our link and then went through our store and decided not to buy anything, but they went out into Amazon and bought something else. Like, somebody bought like $1,000 purse or something, and that was showing up in our thing, and like we got $2. Like, so
Yeah.
that was the percentage. Like, I don't know how it works, but yeah. I think that's like the incentive. Like, you know, you get a percentage, you can set up a store, but I don't know. It's kind of busted.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy adding stuff to the store and like making and organizing things. So yeah, that is there.
I haven't done that yet.
No, that's okay.
All right, so we have a new person to our channel, PR912. Hi, ladies. I'm new to your channel. Just found your channel last weekend, and I've been watching your videos ever since. Welcome.
Welcome. We have to have a welcome song. Welcome to...
If we had one, you wouldn't let me sing it, so I don't know why you want one. Yes, that's me. See, she put a picture up there. She was one cleaning the brushes at Sephora. Okay.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, girl. Okay. See, we remember these
Came
things.
ready for the party. Has a picture now. Okay, everybody, welcome Joshy. Joshy, because we had to shut it down the other night. We were like, Josh, you don't get comfortable because we are leaving.
Oh, I know. She was like, she left.
She's like, oh, she came in,
yeah.
And then she left and went back to work. She's like, oh my God, you guys are still going live. And I'm so excited. I'm like, don't get too excited because we're going to shut it on down.
Yeah. It's a historical thing. So this guy called Guy Fawkes planned a failed gunpowder plot beneath the House of Lords, I think. So we celebrate it with fireworks and bonfires. We have a dating in the UK. Remember, the 5th of November. Oh, cool.
Oh, wait, where'd you read that at?
Girl, you're way up there, girl.
Because I just wanted to see.
It starts here and then it fineshes here.
Okay, and so it's something historical?
Yeah. Bye, Andrej.
Okay. Good night, Judy. Okay, Aries welcoming Joshy. Thank you, Letter 510. Love the costumes. I'm itchy, and y'all enjoy them while you can, because this wig may be snatched.
Leslie LeBron, as far as the ads on our YouTube videos go, it's like basically the same thing, like pennies on the dollar. I don't know the difference between letting it run, people letting it run, and people not letting it run. I know maybe you get like 25 cents maybe every like 25 people that watch an ad, like, or something like that. Like, I don't really know how it works. I mean, I know we do make a little money from our videos that have ads in it, but it's not like thousands of dollars or anything like that at this point because of our views. But like, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, we don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works.
We do know that we had been out here for like a good year and a half, and we didn't have ads in it, and so we were like, you know, people are watching our videos and it's picking up speed, and so it's our job. So we said we have to start getting some money for it. But I don't know, because I know if I watch other people's videos, they make you almost stay there for 5 seconds and then you can click out. Now I don't know why
some
they
other
allow
people's
that.
videos, if you see a thing, you can like scroll past it and they won't make you watch an ad. So like, I don't know. Some people you're locked into the ads, other people you can scroll past. Like, I don't know how
I think
how
the
ads
first
work.
5 seconds you're always locked in though, because you can't click out other than quicker than 5 seconds, and then you can click out.
Cheryl Singleton says YouTube doesn't let her skip ads anymore, and she refuses to pay for YouTube. So I think there's something you can like pay for YouTube where you don't have to see people's ads, I think.
Oh, they don't let you skip anymore? That's odd, because you're like kind of like locked in for 5 seconds, but then I thought you can always click out.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what clicking out means.
I guess obviously if you watch the 5 seconds, then that counts as a view. And then they make you watch 5 seconds, so maybe at least 5 seconds. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Hi, curly guy.
Thank you, D. Curl. He said, LoriAnne, TaylorAnne, you both are adorable. See, while we're all here, how do we deal with hair clogs in the bathroom tub?
Yank them out.
If I detangle them there, I have to use liquid plumber like once every 2 weeks. I take the little plate that if you remove it, you take the screwdriver and you remove it. It's like a rope. Oh my gosh. It's like,
we get like a hanger. We get like the hook of a hanger and we stick it down and like yank out the wig.
Yeah, it's like, you seriously, it's a lot.
The time Dad did it, he was fussing. He like pulled out like a rope. He was like, it's like a wig in here. We're both just standing there with our curly hair like, it's not mine, it's not mine.
I know, let me see those. No, that's a blonde here and there. No,
I'm like, nope, that's a tight curl. That's yours, Mom. There's just like this huge rope like of hair.
Good night, TJ Lightfoot. I know, right? This is the first time everyone's seen me with a different lip color.
I know,
Right?
because you were going to wear black the other day. You didn't. I saw somebody ask if we were going to keep the same energy for Thanksgiving in December. Most likely. We have to figure. I mean, our house is very kind of November-y, so we just have to move some of your things over here.
Yeah.
But we're probably gonna take down all this Halloween stuff and try to do something Thanksgiving-y.
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 Okay. Oh, we should enter a contest. We look great. I know the night's over, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Our best idea came on the very last day at the very last minute.
Actually, the shirt actually came from Universal Studios. This was my husband's. He was thing one, and I was thing two. On our 25th wedding anniversary, we went to California. Actually, Judy, who was just in the room, her and her husband took us to Universal Studios for the day. And I loved the shirts so much. I thought they were so cute. So then when we couldn't think of anything, and we've been doing it all month, we had all that energy in the beginning of the month and, you know, and money flowing and all that. And then as it got to the end, it's like, this is getting ridiculous.
I think all we paid for was these wigs, and these were $10. These were $10 wigs.
It's like time to move on to the next holiday.
Right?
But I think this is the cutest the whole month.
This was cute. Because again, I was like, I didn't know how I was going to outdo Princess Poppy. So what were we? I was an angel. I was a pumpkin. I was Princess Poppy, and now I'm this? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That was it?
I was always something dark, okay? In the beginning, I was a witch, I think, when we carved the pumpkin.
Yeah, Samantha, I have the bears over there on the couch because he wasn't Halloween-y.
Yeah, I know. I saw him slumped over here, but I was glad when I came down and saw him spread out on the couch because he didn't have costume.
He didn't have a costume, girl.
He could sit at the table with us.
Girl. My wig is definitely darker and more defined than yours.
It is. And the pictures you
And
can't
it
tell,
has
though.
like a shape.
It does.
It's shaped almost like your haircut. This kind of was like
no, it's really cute. And last night you didn't want to make too much over because you saw that they were definitely, we saw the different textures when we got them home. You saw that yours had a cute shape.
Yours looked matted. Like I was like, no,
and you were so afraid I was gonna like want that one, and I was just like, I'm not gonna even like attempt to because I know you wouldn't give it because it was so cute. It really was. It's a different shape. Now in the pictures you really can't see the difference, but here you can see the difference. Yours is just and that's why I keep trying to pull mine to try to give it some sort of shape. But all I keep managing to do is just pull out curls. Blue curls are everywhere. But yeah, no, they're definitely different. And yours are very soft.
Oh wait, people are congratulating Jan. Hold up, let me scroll. What are we congratulating?
Okay,
We gotta be in on it.
Let me see.
I want to share an epic moment from work today. I successfully placed an IV on a patient today.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Cause needles and whatnot, an IV. Okay,
That's
getting
great.
that thing to do the drip thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
And Curly Guy just did a wash and go and it came out bomb. Love when that happens. Okay, our MADCURLS fam is winning today. Winning.
Okay.
Give those wigs a good wash and go. I know that's what I said. I said, Mom, should we like put some gel in it or something?
I said
It's very frizzy.
We had to bring it home. I was going to start blow drying it. I definitely picked it.
It's stiff. My curls are soft.
Yeah. But if I pick too much.
Bye, Maureen Wilson. I know we didn't want to stay up here too late tonight because we know it's a work night.
Yeah, I picked it, but it's just it's
He got the drip. Okay.
I have to be careful because it's just popping out.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I have like a Halloween pile over here from all our stuff.
I wonder if we could like do wash and goes on it to put less wear and tear on our hair throughout the winter.
Mom, I'm not wearing. I'm like I said, my head is so hot, and our curls get so flat underneath. Like they're so flat. But it would be so easy just to get up and just throw a wig on. That's so easy.
But does it make you sweat and does it make your hair fall out? Who has experience with wearing that for years or long periods of time? There's like different theories on that.
There's like different like little myths.
Some people like do it as protective styling, but does it really protect your hair or does it cause issues?
You know from Annie M&M.
Why should I have? You have
I want one of every color.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. And red. Okay. I have a peep left.
Good night, Regina Klein. Let's see.
Do you guys think you'll ever wear wigs in the future?
We could tell you like we can never say never.
Never
You
say
don't know what
never.
the future holds, but
Right.
if it were my choice, probably not.
I love how people switch up their looks with wigs. I think that's really cool.
I just always feel
I just
like
can't master a wig.
I don't know. I mean, people. Maybe it's my generation because in my generation it was not something that you talked about.
Tia Lamb, you peep. Huh? You're picking out that wig like it's your own hair.
And it was almost like you had to pretend like it was your own. Nowadays, people will have blonde hair one day and red hair the next day and long hair one day and short hair the next. And so the people of today, they don't care about people knowing that they wear wigs. So I think my mentality is just very antiquated. And I think, to me, it's something to be kind of like disguised. So even when I was having a problem, an issue with like when my hair was thinning and I was losing hair, I don't think I would have. I didn't. I just big chopped and hoped for the best.
Chicky Pot Pie said she did wigs last winter, never again. She overheated. You can. Because we were done taking pictures and I was running up and down the stairs trying to do stuff. Like, I was literally at the top of the stairs, like I couldn't, like, breathe. And I was, like, sweating and, like, you can overheat.
I glued blonde tracks in her hair at TV5.
Hi, Lady Jess.
Because her mom wouldn't let her get highlights, so she glued blonde tracks until it fell out in lunch one day and never again. Hey, Lady Jazz.
Blonde tracks. That's so funny. What's the difference between tracks and, like, weave? Are they the same thing? Like, when people get weave in and they get tracks, what are the difference? Are they, like, how people say, like, perm and relaxer, like, same thing, different word?
Are they
They're not the same. Perm and relaxer aren't the same thing, but, like, we interchange them. We got a perm, we got a relaxer, like, we say the same thing.
I can't do wigs, I would fall out. It's because Samantha Ivy's from my generation, right? Oh, that's so cute. Is it
Thank you.
Lanaya Scott? Thank you.
Tracks are on the weave.
Right, okay.
Is that like the strip of the weave and then it's all the hair? That's the track? So people say like you know, your tracks are showing? Like that kind of thing?
Okay.
I think that's what the weave hangs on. Or what the hair hangs on is called a track. Right, okay. Yes, okay.
I was told, FH Nurse Mom said, good night, chat. Gotta watch on my Fire Stick on TV, so won't be chatting. Happy Halloween, y'all. Want to lay back and chill. Yeah, I think I've seen it a couple times what our next video is going to be or when we're putting it out. Are we putting one out tomorrow? You need to do your work, girl.
We need to discuss. We have one in the cut and one that needs to be filmed. So we have to discuss this.
Okay.
We have to discuss this. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Probably.
But we have to film.
Probably that's a good idea. We should probably put that one out though.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yeah.
And because I want them to see what I have in my hair.
You said you didn't do your job. Listen.
I think it's great. The combination. I always wanted to know how to use that honey hydrate. And I found a combination and it did not it was very compatible with the what was it? Pattern pusher. So I put that in first and then I put the honey hydrate. No, excuse me, honey hydrate first and then the gel, I believe.
What are you drinking, LoriAnne?
I'm drinking a Bye drink, which I drink every live. You think I was sponsored, but I'm not. I wish they'd see me. Bye, hello. Okay, but yeah, no, I love this coconut water.
LoriAnne, I have the girls hooked on Buy. You're making them money. Lady Jess has her work. People at work hooked on Buy.
I am making them money actually, right? I just give them free publicity week after week.
What are you eating, TaylorAnne? I'm eating Halloween Peeps.
Taylor, would you go to hair school like some of the other YouTube influencers?
No, because I don't want to do hair like that. Like, yeah, I don't want to do hair. Like, I know how to do like my own natural hair and give tips based on like my own experiences. But as far as putting someone in the chair and doing their hair, like that's not something I want to do.
Yeah, I like the knowledge of natural hair. I like more like the teaching aspect of it and showing in like tutorials. But as far as like everybody coming in with different ideas, some people want their hair roller curled, some people want their hair straight out. Like my love and my passion is for natural hair and doing my own and learning how to do my own, and then kind of educating people that follow us and want to learn. Because you know we're becoming pretty good at like knowing what's good and what's not and all of that. But as far as going to hair school, that's broad. A lot of people sit in that chair and do things or ask you to do things that you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Braun said, random. I hardly ever use my paper calendar and just realized I didn't flip it from September. That's me. I have a whiteboard one. And sometimes like I'll leave it for months. And I think I just erased it from August to write October. But October was basically over. So like I'm going to try again in November to use my whiteboard.
Okay.
But I have a whiteboard calendar.
I have a wooden one that was kind of like country style hanging in my kitchen that I haven't well, it's not flipping, you kind of like move the little pieces along. I don't think those pieces have been moved in years. They don't have years there, but they have months, and it's cute. It's wooden, it's cute. But yeah, I know we all are just so savvy with our phones and iPads. No one uses paper anymore. Good night, Samantha Ivy. Thanks for stopping by. Make their hair look like mine. First of all, your bowl. Jan. Okay. Mine is still on July. Yep. Jen loves nail polish. Hi, Jen. All right. I don't feel so bad.
Oh, my Jan. Yeah. Oh, wait. I missed Jan's. There it is. He said, first of all. So how do you handle that? Do you just like smile and like laugh? Because we get that all the time too. Like people with like bone straight hair will come up, touch our hair, and be like, "Oh my gosh, like I wish I had hair like that. I love it so much." Like
we went to Stu Leonard's the other day, and a Romanian lady came up to us, and she said, in her country, when you keep staring at someone and you admire what they have, you're compelled to go up and speak it and say it to them, because if you don't, like you bring bad vibes on them. So she said she kept staring at it. Like we didn't notice it, because when you go into Stu Leonard's, we have the vlog out there. You see how we go and get very full when we go there, okay? So we're too busy eating and stuffing, wolfing down food, and finally she came up, she said, "I love your hair." And we said, "Thank you." And then, because she walked away, then she came back and she said, I had to come and tell you that, she said, because I'm from Romania, and she said, and I kept admiring you and looking at it, she said, and it brings bad vibes on people if you keep looking at them and you don't tell them while you're staring at them.
Yeah.
But we were so busy wolfing down food, we didn't even see it.
I was shoving down beef stew samples.
And you're like, "Mom, grab another one, grab another one." I'm like, "Grab another one, what?"
Listen, I'm like, just because you don't want to eat it, I want to eat it, so now I get two. I'm like, so grab one like you want it, because I'm going to eat it. And then we walked by, like, apple pie. I'm like, get an apple pie, too. Aries, I'm glad she didn't touch it. She was nice, though. So if she would have reached, I'm not like that. Like, I don't get all, like, up in people's faces or get, like, an attitude if people want to touch my hair. It just depends on their vibe. Mm-hmm. And so she was nice. So if she would have reached out, like, she was really, like, genuine. So if she would have reached out, like, I would have been like, you know, I would have let her touch my hair, like, okay.
But I think people that don't have curly hair are just very fascinated by the whole idea of it and the whole process and the look of it and the feel of it and the uniqueness of it, because I think the world, it was so used for years to having straight hair. So when you see people with naturally curly hair, they're just very fascinated by it. I mean, I'm not saying take a bath in my head, just keep feeling, touching it, like, oh, like, you know, all right, you can touch it, that's all right, you know, you can act like just now, like, oh, this is cute, you know, but now that I'm doing that's kind of a little invasive, right? But you know, but I really don't, because, you know, we could be exposed. You just never know who's out there. And
good night, Alexis. Enjoy your birthday.
Night, everyone. I'm glad you didn't touch it. Ari, you don't like people touching your hair? What if they ask? What if people ask? Will people allow people to touch their hair?
Yeah, people ask.
Isn't it a time to kind of like educate and make people knowledgeable about the natural?
I more am inclined for a woman to touch my hair than a man. Like, I don't like when, like, grown men come up and want to touch my head. I don't like that. Happened all the time when I worked.
No reason for
when
that.
I worked in a grocery store, like, grown men would, like, reach across the counter to touch me, and I didn't like that. I don't like that.
No.
But if it was like a woman, like, we're both women, so hey, but no.
One guy asked me, did I have a Jerry curl? I said, what time warp did you fall out of? When was the last time you heard of Jerry curl? Do they even have the Jerry juice, that Jerry curl juice, those texturizer boxes on the shelves anymore? Okay. Oh yeah, I do. I like going to the salon and getting my hair washed. Jasmine Cogdell. Yeah, I like people playing in my hair at the salon. It feels so good. I can go to sleep.
Bye, Penny. Thanks for popping in.
But not a stranger, and especially not a stranger man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a stranger or a strange man.
Yeah, unless they ask permission and they're natural and they're really curious, or they're like in the biz, so to speak. And I feel like you can kind of tell. You have to have a sense of discernment with people. Mm-hmm. You can know authentic people and not. You know, and so you have to have that kind of that gift for discernment. Some people are just creepy, and you just feel like he's just up to no good. He could care less about these curls. I don't know what it's about, but like I've clocked it now. My eyes on you. But somebody that may have natural hair or might be in the business and just very fascinated by it, I'll hold a conversation. Can I feel it? Yeah, you can. It won't fall out. Doesn't bite. Doesn't burn. You know. And when you feel it, the person is genuine.
Yeah.
But and then there's sometimes you just feel that's creepy feeling, and it's just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Curly Taylor said, how do you ladies feel about the Camille Rose butter gel? I haven't used it since we did that video on it.
The whipped butter gel.
Last year.
We used that for a one and done, and the day that we used it was like the hottest day of the year. When we go back now with the eyes of experience, it wasn't half bad, the wash and go at the time. I think I did not like it. I said it looked very hairdressery. It looked just too, it looked like this wig, like too pat and neat, and just every curl was accounted for, and I kind of like more of like the edgy, wild, but it's okay, but it's not my favorite. My favorite, and to me, the most moisturizing is the butter, the dye twisting butter, even more so than the curl. And I think the Curl-Aid is kind of marketed for more of a butter moisturizer, and the other one's like more for like a twist out. But I still love the dry twisting butter much better than all three. Out of the three, that's my favorite one. Hey y'all, hey Tam Cam. Let's see, I have compliments for people saying they love my hair. When I wore my fro on my birthday, I was looking real militant because everyone kept staring. Okay.
My last Halloween peep.
And I didn't have one. You sat there and ate the whole.
No, we had a second set of this. We had one package, which I ate on the live last week, and then we had a second one. And I went for the second one the other day, and you were looking like you didn't want to share, and you ate the whole thing yourself. So I was shocked when Adam came forth with these tonight,
yeah,
and there was
I was
a good amount.
And I was handing them. I'm like, Adam, take some. There's plenty of peeps for all.
And then Adam came forth with these, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, there's still peeps left. Because you ate the whole second batch yourself. 24 pumpkin peeps you ate yourself.
I don't deny it. I told you guys I could wolf down a whole pack. Actually, I could sit Valentine's Day when they have the hearts, 3 or 4 rows of 3 across. You bite into them, all that red sugar, and then inside is like that fluffy pink. I can seriously eat 3 of these right here. 3 of these, one sitting with a glass of ice water. Yes, ma'am, I do. You haven't exposed. I tell them they aren't filling. I can see why. See?
My ears are itchy.
Ooh, pop the peeps in the oven?
What happens then?
I don't know. I know. Oh, wow. That's not a habit I need to get started on.
Pop peeps in the oven. What happens?
Probably they'll taste delish.
Thank you, Is it Demetria Anderson? I need more water. You want water?
Yeah, but not really to share, but I will. Since we have company and I don't want to look bad.
I want the water part.
Okay, hold on.
Ice cubes. Well, I have a few ice cubes. I just want some water.
All right, hold on. The last night for the cute little Halloween cup.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Water?
Yes, this is my ice cup normally.
Where'd this cup come from? Was it clean?
I hope so. Yeah, no, it is. It came from my bag. Where did I get it at? I found it upstairs.
You found it upstairs.
It's clean.
I can't tell because it's a black cup, so I can't see if there's particles in it. Are there particles under the light?
Wow, that just scared me. I just looked and it was like pixelized, and my whole face right here was like a dog's face with like all like black hair. Like I had a black nose.
You did just jump. I felt you jump.
Yeah, I did. It scared me. Wow.
What are your zodiac signs? We're both Cancers. We were born on the same day. Well, same day, different years, obviously. Are we going to see LoriAnne's product stash? Y'all want to see that old small black stash?
It would be bigger if you didn't, when things come in. Tell them what I accused you of today, of taking the good Vita Curl Mousse.
She was being so petty today, like I couldn't. I was already tired. But WeDad sent us the new Vita-Curl line, and they sent us 2 sets, one for me, one for her. And apparently one of the mousses didn't have a plastic cap, a lid on top. And so I guess when I was handing them out, I took the one with the plastic cap and I gave you the one without the plastic cap, but I didn't even notice.
And so I was looking the other day because I like things just so, and I'm like, that's odd that WeDad would make something like this and not put a cap on it. But I figured WeDad maybe like upscale, just something fancy that they did. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was like a WeDad thing. I didn't know. Then I went into the room and saw the shelf, and I saw the really cute, like, substantial lid on it. It was like a hefty, cute lid, and I'm like, wow, you took the best for yourself.
And I'm like, Mom, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. The products came in, I separated them, I gave you
You always everything's always intact with you, and there's always something not quite right with my stuff. And so you're like, you can have the one with the lid.
Mom,
you can have the one
I
with the
said
lid.
it so quick. I'm like, oh mom, like if there's an issue, I'm like, take the one with the lid. I'm like, I don't care. Like I don't care.
So when you say you don't care, that means you really
no,
care.
I really don't care about
all
lids.
the more. When people say they don't care, they care all the more. They just
really
try to sound really
did not
flippant
care.
and off.
But you were like, yo, you took the best for yourself. Just like you did with the wig. Like
you did. Because I saw you in the store, because you said that wigs were not allowed to be worn, but I saw you in the store.
But
open up the package and feel this one. And when we got home, you ended up with that one. You already knew how this one felt. You saw that the texture of this one, and that's why you ended up. You almost knocked me over going up the stairs. Knocked me over, guys. Her 51-year-old mother almost knocked me over so she could open up the bag and take the best for herself. She knew.
I didn't have
you felt this texture in the store.
And there was only 2 wigs left. There was this one and that one.
I look like Marie Antoinette. You can seriously see the difference of this. Just like bring the heads closer. Look at the dryness of this.
I'm bothered.
See? And then just the shininess and the deep rich color is so soft. And then this is just really, really stiff. And
I'm always accused of something that I didn't mean to do.
You wonder why I try to be different and put a little bow, trying to feel sorry
You're
for my
always
little
accusing
self.
me. No, but that whole We Dad situation, that was just me overlooking. The busted products came in. I split them up, and I was like, Mom, here's your set. And that was that. I didn't look too hard at the products. And you're like, what? And you're like, I really like moves.
Then last week we went to the Tresses and Dresses event, the bridal event.
We
got 2 bags to leave with. Okay.
Oh, this was you this morning.
Okay.
Oh my
2
gosh.
bags, 2 takeaway bags. Okay. In my bag, I had the curls, that blue gel everybody's used to, and then the new cashmere gelée, and some cards of some wedding dresses. Okay. This morning, almost like a week later, I went to your room and saw the bag, and so I peeked in all kinds of skincare, beautiful hand formed soaps, some for sensitive skin, some for brightening. She had the LoriAnne co-wash in her bag. You had...
Mom, you're pointing at me like I packed the bags.
You had so many hair products. I don't know how my bag ended up with that busted blue gel that everybody knows, M.A.D.CURLS. All right. And you got all those LoriAnne you had?
Mom, I got the gel too. I got the gel. I got the gelée. Both curls gel.
Different deodorant. One roll-on deodorant, and then she had another spray that I've never seen. They said that it had like a certain kind of a finish to it, like a satin
And then you were accusing me of stealing your stuff. Like, Mom,
you got 2 deodorants.
Take the whole bag, Mom. I don't want the bag.
I helped myself to the things that I saw while you were sleeping.
I said the only thing you can't take though is that LoriAnne co-wash because someone told me to try that. I'm like, and I want to try that.
I want to try it too.
I'm like, so now that you should have gotten it in your bag.
It's in my room now on the shelf.
And I told you to put it back. I'm like,
I want to try it too.
Mom, there's barely any in there.
It's a little microscopic one. Yeah, I'll be trying
that.
But
I can't help but that when we were leaving, the lady handed me that bag. She handed you that one.
Yeah, I wonder what that was about.
I didn't pack the bags.
You're the muse of the group.
Like at New York Fashion Week, the main choice gave us a sample bag and they gave me 5 shampoos. I'm like, why do I have 5 shampoos?
Because you didn't want to take it to begin with. At the end, they were just like giving
them
away.
out.
They were like, here, take it and go. Like, you're like basically, I don't want. Like, you didn't want it. They're like, take it.
TaylorAnne, you better buy a good Christmas gift. Now, why should I do that? Because she's mad. Okay. These things are not my fault. These things are not my fault. I did not package the We Dad products for one of the moose to not have a lid on it. I did not package.
Taylor's wig looks like a little more indigo. Wow, Mom's looks like Marge Simpson. It's so true. It's so true.
Oh my gosh.
Yours is definitely indigo.
And you're hating on it.
Yeah. So
let's call a thing a thing.
Yeah. Mine does look like Marge Simpson. We've heard of it, but we have not tried it, Karen. I know people are going to come for us eventually because everyone keeps saying text ID, and we keep seeing it at Sally's, and we keep walking by.
See, Diash P said she loves the LoriAnne co-wash. She's used it on her son's hair. I'm taking it back. You know I love co-washes. Okay,
it's just so small. Like, why can't we share? Why do I have to have the whole thing? Why don't we just share?
Because you're heavy-handed.
No, you have a lot of yarn, and so you could go through that whole thing. Like that would probably last me 2 or 3 washes.
Mom.
You would that whole thing would be emptied out in 1 wash.
Mother.
I'll test it and I'll let you know if I like it.
It came in my bag.
Marge Simpson big chopped.
She cut the top of her hair off. We've never tried Urban Hydration either. I was interested in it at one point. I was looking at it, but
I think that was the name of the brand of all those cute little cubes of skincare. I think it was called Urban Skin RX, I think. I have to look that up because I love the way that soap felt this morning on my face.
Yeah, so you cracked open my soap.
Is there hemp in the Oil and Co-Wash? I don't think so. I know that there is one that's called hemp something, because I remember that from years ago when I used to use Oil. But this one, premier one. And that other one was a co-wash creamy, I'm sure, but I don't think it's the hemp one. Yarn, yes, that's a lot of yarn. It's going to use a lot of product. And that little microscopic Oil container.
Girl, I don't know why you didn't get one. You know what probably happened? Probably while you were asleep on the train, you dropped your bag and everything went rolling out. That's probably what happened.
No, I don't think so. I think that they were just
Good night, Felicia. That's probably what happened.
I wonder how they do that. Do they do a assembly line? Because bags are always so different. You could never get away with that at a child's birthday party.
Like New York Fashion Week again, I got the Mael shampoo and conditioner, and you only got the conditioner.
Yeah,
you didn't get the shampoo.
I know, it made no sense. Yeah, I don't know.
And yet you got 2 Cream of Nature twisting creams. Yeah. I got one, so we have 3 Cream of Nature twisting creams.
Yeah, like we didn't even finish the one when the whole line came out, and we got it. So I don't know what the point. I think at the end they just start throwing things in bags, and there's no reason or rhyme. How can you test things if I just had a conditioner and you had the shampoo and conditioner? So because you swear by it, but I never would know because I never.
You never would know.
Had it. Yeah.
You never had it. I know. That's why we're thing 1 and thing 2.
I know.
Guys, she acts like I get on her nerves, but I totally don't. You know those things, and even though we fight and argue.
I know. All right. Okay. All right. Lesson learning time. Everybody come closer.
Lesson learning on Halloween. Okay.
All right. What I don't like, and I didn't tolerate it from Tay, is that when you're dating a guy or whatever, and you have your disagreements, okay, fine. But don't wait for the first anniversary, a birthday, a special event, and say, Tay, I love you so much. And even though we fight and argue, so one time you were dating somebody, and it was like Valentine's Day, and they started with, Tay, I love you so much, we get along so great. But even though there are times, I'm like, take it down off your page. I don't like that, airing out dirty laundry. He doesn't have to put that in. I hate that kind of thing when you have to remind and dig up all the old dirt and stuff. I don't like that. Like, just leave it at happy anniversary. I love you so much. You mean the world to me. Okay?
I saw one the other day, and it was like, happy 1 year. I love you so much. My boyfriend, my friend, my biggest pain in the butt that you get on my nerves like every day.
I would not tolerate that. That is not a compliment to me. Like, why do you take a time like that to start doing that? So no, I never like that, and I think I brought that to your attention. And so every time now when you see it. You I know,
like, why can't, yeah, I totally do, because now I'm just like, can you write, like, sweet things, like, only, like, why do you have to say, like, and even though, you yell at me sometimes, like,
yeah, why do people do that? Why don't you just leave it at happy anniversary, I love you so much, period. And even though we fight and argue, I'll never leave you. Like, why do you have to bring up even though? Like, save that to put that broad daylight, and even though. I hate those and even though moments.
Les LeBron, no, I don't, but I do. I do want to start Red Table Talk with Jada and Willow and like her mom. Yeah, no, I do want to start watching those.
Yeah. Thank you, Jada E. I saw that, and I think
TaylorAnne, are you dating? I'm not dating anybody, but I guess I'm in the dating game. I'm in the game, like trying to date.
Yeah,
right?
It's a game.
I guess.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's not a game, but it is. Like,
yeah. How is the dating world out there? Which you guys already know. We have plenty of opinions about that. But how's everybody's experience? Is everybody so afraid to make commitment these days? Time for talk. Talk time. Jen loves these moments. It's a jungle day, right?
No, but I really did see a good post, and I posted to my story the other day that it said, like, until somebody actually comes out and says they want to pursue you or they have some feelings, like, everybody is the homie. Don't assume anything. Everybody's the homie.
Yeah.
You are a friend.
Right?
You are a homie until you actually open up your mouth and say something like, I want to pursue you. I think, whatever, like, everyone is a friend.
People are afraid of commitment. Yes, Jasmine.
Dating is brutal. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. People are, afraid of commitment, absolutely. I don't know.
So many homies.
That's stressful.
Right.
Stressful.
Okay. It's a jungle.
See, TV5 is out. She out the game. I've been married since I was 18 and I'm 22 now. I'm glad. And I'm glad. Dating is stressful. It is. And especially like, once you think like you found someone, it's like, yes, I'm out the game, and then like it doesn't work out. Nope, you back in it again.
Yeah.
You back in the game.
Oh my God, the rules have so changed. Probably, yeah, I would just probably just say what's on my mind. I probably wouldn't really be that attractive. But I'm like, it's just, I don't have to beat around the bush. I'm 51 years old. Like, I have been married for 28 years. It'll be 29 in November, a few weeks. Like, I could never even imagine going back out there. Yeah, I think it would be pretty rough. And it probably wouldn't be that palatable on both sides. Because you know too much. Like, I don't, some of the things that I hear sometimes that you'll tell me that people will say, I'm like, oh my gosh, Tay, just give me the phone for a couple of minutes. Let me just be you. Let me just be you. I would nail that down so quick. Woo, Lord, I would nail that down.
Ma, you can't be me.
That manipulation.
Because our voices sound different. So it would go to like, from like soft me to like hardcore, like real quick. And
yeah, I know how to shut it on down.
There was one time, though, that you did do it for me, and the person actually showed up at the house, like, to talk, and you were like, basically, you gotta keep that same energy, keep my energy. Like,
I know.
You gotta be me,
yeah,
like, sound
I know.
like...
I took the phone and texted for you, and, it was not a good thing. I just did not like the manipulation and
they
and
showed
the
up, and I was like, Ma, oh my God, I'm like, I gotta back this up now.
Yeah, because it was a 20-year-old mind dealing with a 50-year-old woman, so, like, no competition there. Just nailed him. I think he tore his car up that night. He seriously, he couldn't handle it. Because it wasn't mean-spirited. It was just like calling a thing a thing. Like I don't like games. But I guess you have to learn, so I stopped doing that because, like, I had to learn over the years to be who I am now. So you have to go through all of that and learn. So that one day you'll be as strong as me one day when you're in your 50s. But those games, oh my gosh, the games I went through in my 20s.
There's so many games.
The stuff, the lies, the things that they tell you, and you believe it,
and
it's like, you want to believe it so bad.
They act one way one day, and then the next day it's like something completely different. You're like so confused. Yeah. And it's like, it's horrible.
Nope.
It's not fun. It's not fun. So I feel like when I'm in those moments when like it's not fun and this is horrible and this person's not the one, because I feel like it should just kind of be smooth sailing, at least up front. You put your best foot forward up front. So if you're getting on my nerves out the gate, like, no.
That's what my grandmother always told me. She said, when you're dating, they put their best foot forward. If that's their best foot, can you imagine once you're settled in for a marriage? If that's their best foot, nope.
Let me see my boyfriend and I just broke up this month. It was mutual, and we felt like being together isn't good for us right now, but the love will always be there, and we always talk. You never know what the future holds. You never know. Breakups aren't fun, though.
Yeah, no, breakups are tough.
I mean, maybe they're not. Maybe they're a little bit easier when it's mutual. And it's
sometimes it depends on what the breakup was about, why it was. Sometimes it's necessary, you know. And if you see the signs and you felt the need, it was that serious to do that. Like, don't second guess yourself. There was a reason why that happened. So,
because sometimes, like, after the breakup, you can glorify all the good moments, and it's like, you got to remind yourself why.
It's especially if it's something completely unacceptable, like cheating and all that. I mean, once a cheater, to me, always a cheater. You know, if they have that tendency to do that, something like that. Maybe other little things, a little disagreement you can work through, but some things are just in their core. And you just, if they're showing that now, they don't even value you enough now, and they disrespect you like that.
Heavenly me, like, what is that about? She said I had a dude pursue me like a bounty hunter, then act a fool when I finally gave him a chance. I cut that quick. No time for games. Rather be alone than annoyed.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, some guys will go super hard, and then once you give them a shot, like, they start acting up. Like, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah. We're trying to have a serious talk with these wigs on. Like, blue lipstick. Looking like two clowns.
Anybody that doesn't know MADCURLS would come in.
Ashley Harris, yes. It's the thrill of the chase.
It's the thrill of the chase, yeah.
So if you're too easy, like, they get bored.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they want them to be.
That's why I say, like, women, I always tell you guys on Friday nights, like, let the man pursue you. Like, let them do some work. People are so afraid to let the man do work. They're so afraid they're not going to do the work, that y'all do the work for them. Let them be men. Please.
Jasmine, you are not alone in this dating stuff at all. We are all, well, I can't say we're all in it, but there's tons of people in it every
around
day.
To this moment, a MADCURLS live.
We're all in it.
Because we all have to talk
we're
about
in it.
Yeah, I'm the one with all the brains and the
some people have present
experience.
Some people have past experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Erica Washington just got married, and he was my best friend for 9 years. Wow.
Oh, see? 9 years.
Situationship.
Situationship. There's hope. Oh, little champagne glasses. Did you have a big wedding, Erica?
Like I said, I gotta find the best wash and go for my wedding, because I'm so gonna have my hair just curly with some flowers in it. That's it. So I gotta see what's gonna give me the best wash and go.
Yes, we like to hear success stories in this room. Congrats, Erica. Because one day we'll be on the other side of the congratulations.
Right? And you're gonna want someone to congratulate you. You gotta give congratulations so you can get some congratulations.
Right?
Humble men are hard to find. I never met anyone as humble as my husband. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
like humble people. Definitely. Or like, oh my gosh, we were watching somebody's vlog today, and she had her boyfriend in it, and he was cute. I thought he was fine. I'm like, he was cute. But you could tell he knew he was cute. I'm like, this man is not humble at all. Like, he was cute, but you could tell the way he was, like, in the camera, like, with his glasses and licking his lips, and, like, she would put the camera on him. He's like, oh, is it on? Like, you could tell he knew he was fine.
She's a YouTuber, and as a YouTuber goes, I was happy for her because we have really watched her journey for years, and so I was really happy for her. And I don't want to like say her name, whatever, because I like her and I respect her. But I just think that she put him on her channel way too soon. Like, YouTube is a job, it's a business, okay? And so for somebody to meet someone and put them on their channel that quick, to me, it looked like he was looking for someone, like he wanted to do a startup channel himself, perhaps. I've never seen someone take to the camera so quickly like that, not being a novice, not being shy, not being kind of like insecure. Like when we first brought Adam on, like he was just kind of like not looking into the camera. You have to like learn how to be camera friendly, and that takes time. And this guy was ready to go from start, and I'm like, okay, he's looking to be seen, to be noticed. I also don't like to be the butt of a joke. I do not like when a man makes you the butt of a joke. I don't find it funny. I don't like it, and I make it very clear, don't make me the butt of a joke. I don't like somebody to go someplace and say, oh, look at your big forehead. Why would you do that? That's not funny to me, and everybody's laughing at you. Why would you be with a man that's going to make you the butt of a joke? I just think it's disrespectful. I don't find it funny. So he was like that type. He showed everybody all the junk, and look how dirty she is, showing us her luggage. I thought it was disgusting, and so I wish her luck with that one. All the best of luck, as they always say.
She's like, I wish them all the best.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. I thought it was way too soon.
Yeah.
Way too soon, because we've been watching her for years, and she just started dating this guy, and then he's been at least 5 videos.
He
so
has
far.
his own playlist on her channel now. I'm like, wow, like she really like jumped. She jumped. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
He's on the come up.
Yeah, I hate people who are overly conceited. Yeah. Or people who like have money and they know like they have money, but like they just like some people, like, you know, the people that have money and they act like they have money. People who are cute and who like act like they're cute, like humble. We all started with the humble conversation.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, being humble is more attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, arrogance is a really bad look on men. Yeah, for anybody for that matter. Like, arrogance isn't cute.
Yeah, she leaped. Yeah, she did. I think she just has been through a lot, an awful lot. She was just so excited to finally meet somebody and just really, who knows what went on behind the scenes. If you know, it's like a bully kind of a thing, you know, he just really wanted to be on the camera. I can handle this, you know, and just kind of like talked her into it. So she just to keep the peace.
Bye,
like
chickie pie.
You know, women always not letting the man be the man and always like doing more. She probably should have said, no, this is my thing, and I just met you, and I don't care if we dated for a year. It's my channel, and you know, you'll come on when I say you come on, you know.
Right.
But for him to come, like, and it was boring too. Like, I don't like watching. I'm like, Tay, how much longer? You saw I was so distracted. You're like, Mom, you gotta sit down and watch.
I'm like, Mom, this is only part 1. I'm like, she hasn't put out part 2 yet.
Like,
and
I jumped up. That's when I started painting my nails, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta get my file. I jumped up. I'm like, pause that thing. I'm like, I was so bored. I was so bored.
Taylor, do you date or too busy with YouTube? I don't know what that means. Do you date? Like, do I go out on dates, or what do you think that means? Do I date? Do I want to date?
What does dating look like these days? Somebody asking a girl out. When was the last time that happened? Really, asking somebody out.
I'd love to take you out to dinner.
You know, what time is it? It's 10:27. It's too late for all my demonstrations. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, the phone. Hello, may I speak with Taylor, please? All right, everybody texts these days. Is there any formal way of dating? You meet somebody, hey, you want to chill, you want to hang out. What does that mean? Do you want to chill? I'd say, what exactly does chilling mean to you? Because chilling to me and chilling to you, chilling to me means pajamas, slippers, my hair up, okay, and I'm in my bed, okay, like this minute away from going to sleep. What does you want to hang? You want to chill? What does that mean? Okay, that's not asking me out on a date. Somebody say, would you like to go out to dinner to New York City with me? That's a date. Okay, what time will you be there? Will he be on time? Who's paying? Okay, we're not going Dutch. That's a date. So, Taylor, do you date like that? Have you found anybody like a catch like that? I haven't seen anybody come here like off making those kinds of offers. I see a lot of texting, you know, a lot of empty. Nobody wants to, you know, commit. So, it's what dating is nowadays. And y'all accept that, the youth of today. Wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me.
I was going to say, so you'd be alone, like, or forever? Like, or...
Yeah, after this, I would want to be alone forever because those are the pickings. They're very slim, and I wouldn't want any
They
of the
are
pickings.
slim. So people ask me, are you dating? Like, the pickings are slim.
Very slim.
They're slim.
Very slim. I could be by myself. I could do all that kind of by
Ashley
myself.
Harris. Shh.
What? Let me see.
The shade you just threw at Taylor. Airing me out up here. Like, what time is it? When do we shut this thing down?
I love dinner dates. That's a date when you ask somebody, do you want to go out? So, when I met my husband, he had a specific location in mind. We went to that restaurant. We had a meal. He picked me up in a car. We didn't meet any place. He paid for the meal with his currency of choice that night. Okay, pulled out the chair. I set my butt down, pulled it back out so I could get back up, went to the car, sat down, drove me home. No benefits. Drove me home because it was a date. That was it. A meal to get to know each other. Got home. Thanked him for that. That's a date. Okay, that's what a date is, and that's how you get down the aisle too when you keep it like that. Okay. You don't give too much on a date because you'll never get down that aisle. I'm telling you.
That aisle.
That aisle.
That aisle.
Okay. Good night, MJ Garner. 1, 2, 3.
I can't.
I don't like people knowing where I live.
Currency and constable. Currency. Yep, the currency.
That's a good point nowadays. So, but at the time I lived at home. You know, I didn't leave home until I benefited from clergy. Okay, that was back, in the day. Women that live alone nowadays and they live on their own because women are much more independent. Either you have a relative that knows about it. How I would handle it, I probably would have a relative sitting in the restaurant that I'm supposed to be, and just kind of keeping an eye on that situation. Or meeting the guy there, but you have to get your business so straight up front and not mince your words. Not be afraid to ask, okay, you're asking me out. I don't know you, so I will meet you here, but it's not normally how I do things, but I will meet you. But now what time? Are you going to be on time? Like a few seconds late? Like, no. And if you're going to be, pick up the phone and text and say, I am so sorry, I am in traffic right now, whatever. And you can kind of gauge that because if it happens too much, out the door. Okay, but you have to know who's going to pay, all of that. I think it was just a different time when a guy had to come to the house. My mother was there. He had to kind of like answer to my mother, where are you taking my daughter? Where are you going? Who, like, basically, you get the understanding he's taking you on a date. He's paying. He's driving. You don't have to come up with gas money. You're not going in half. It is a date. And so I think, but the safety nowadays of not having somebody come to your house, absolutely, I agree with that. That's the element that I left out because I never had to deal with that.
Ashley Harris, I agree. And I think it depends on the person. Like she says, that's why I meet people because you never know nowadays. And if I get in the car, so sometimes depending on the person, I don't mind meeting a person at a location.
Remember that nut that came here? And we had a time getting in the threat and that underlying. Oh, there we go.
There's the guy again.
I always talk about.
Yeah, the one that stepped to you that you just bring up.
That I like what I saw. Okay, all right, that one. That was a kind of like a dangerous thing because at the end it was kind of like an underlying threat. I'm like, Taylor, because I saw nuts like that.
No, that was like a catfish.
Yeah, I saw nuts like that in the family.
He was like a Looney Tune.
And I'm like, if you don't get him out now, he's going to turn this family on its head.
Plant-based food. You love that story. Oh my gosh. Ma, are you gonna tell that story again?
Which one is that?
This story. This story, the Andrej story.
Okay. Shall I?
If you must.
All right.
Like.
All right. So, there was a guy that you met in college. You didn't.
This
really
was
know,
years ago.
Years and years and years ago. You didn't know that much about him.
We went to the same school, but we never talked. And I think like maybe like that. Well, I don't know. We went to the same school. We never really talked until we ended up talking. Like, what was it? A summer? Was it a summer? Was it over the summer? I don't know. Anyway, we started texting.
Okay, so he was going to take you out on a date, and the whole thing with college, even though it was in driving distance, but it's difficult because you're not under my roof, so I don't know as much as I wanted to know at that point. So you met the guy. You did have enough sense to come back here and make it like he was going to pick you up from your parents' home.
Yes.
And so he came here that night. First of all, everybody, he showed up in what they call, I don't know if it's an offensive term or whatever. I only know it as, like they call the wife beater shirt, like those undershirts.
Okay, to me, a wife beater shirt is a white, like see-through, like tank top, cheap
Too many arms
undershirt.
What I saw.
He had a shirt that was probably from like PacSun or something. It was like a designer like tank top.
Way too many arms out. Wasn't respectful to me. Okay, showing up to somebody's house that you've never met. You're gonna take the girl. You're gonna meet her mother and her father, and you show up with all these arms and muscles. I'm not impressed. Okay, if you want to impress her, like
what
wait
was
till you get to
shirt,
know her. Stripes. It was. She's like, Ma, you always talk about no. Because I was just appalled by the behavior. So showed up, great big arms, whatever. So just like I was
great
just, like,
big arms, like were they worked out?
Yeah,
or?
they were like a little worked out. Okay, so like I took him from head to toe, and he had the nerve to step back, bold as brass. Okay, guys, standing, step back, and he said, "You like what you see?" Like what?
Ma, okay, so so he came to the door and you stepped in. And I don't know if you said hi or whatever, but he was standing there, and basically you were like looking him up and down like Inspector Gadget, like you were just like head to toe, just taking him in.
Yeah.
And I guess you were looking too long, and so like he like really like stepped back, and he was like, "You like what you see?"
And I
like,
said, "Not at
I was
all."
like,
I said, "I'm taking it all your characteristics." I said, "Because if my daughter doesn't come back here with every curl on her head, I will know what to report to the police." I was taking it as height, color of his eyes, his head, the complexion of his skin. I was taking it all in. Yeah, I was taking it all in, but no, I wasn't liking what I was seeing. I didn't like that arrogance. That was the first place where he went wrong.
That was bad.
So,
that was really bad.
All right, so today, what was I? I was someplace today where I said my kids' high school, it really literally was like 4 minutes away from our home. And when they were in elementary school, they were like 13 minutes away. And somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, like you really timed like how far your kids were away." I'm like, "Yeah, you better believe I always know where my kids were." So I knew that night that they were going out for a date. He said, okay, which to me meant he was taking her out to eat. He was going to be paying on a date. So we lived in one town in Connecticut. He was going to another town. It was going to take 40 minutes. Because I know, like, basically all the towns in Connecticut.
Okay. So he said he was taking me to dinner, which now, like, I don't really do this. Like, I like to know where we're going ahead of time. But he said he was going to take me to dinner. I didn't know where we were going. So we were in the car. And he was like, so what kind of food do you like to eat? And typically that gets handled up front now, like where we're going. We have a location in mind. I like when guys make plans. And so this one was we're just going to dinner. So he asked me in the car what I like to eat. And so I said, well, my favorite food is macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese. And so then he's like, oh, I make a mean macaroni and cheese. He's like, why don't we go to the grocery store? He's like, and I'll take you back to my dorm room. He's like, and I'll cook for you. And so I'm in college, so I'm like, people do that all the time. People go to each other's dorms, people cook, people eat, people chill. Like, it happens all the time. So I was like, okay. So for some reason, you decided to call. Must have been God, I don't know. But you called and you were like, basically,
how's everything going?
Yeah, how's everything going? I was like, oh, good. So you were like, so where are you guys going? And I was like, we're going to Stop and Shop.
I'm like, Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop in Connecticut is a grocery store.
It's a grocery store.
And I'm like, what part of taking you out to dinner, pulling out the chairs, sitting you down, or having a menu, ordering, and having somebody serve you, that you end up in Stop and Shop? Are you going to be cooking now? Like,
and I was like, we're going back to his dorm. I don't think I got much more out after that before, like, the phone was here, because you were hollering on the phone.
I'm like, put him on this phone right now.
Like, screaming, guys.
I'm like,
yelling.
What about taking my daughter out on a date that you do not understand? I said, the window of opportunity is now over. Turn that buggy around and bring her back. I know where you're at. It takes 40 minutes from where you're at, and I want her back
this
right
was probably
now.
the most embarrassing day I'd ever been on. And I've never seen you act like that with a guy ever. You were like yelling, screaming.
I didn't like
the
his
phone
vibe.
wasn't on speaker.
I didn't like, yeah, I didn't
and
like
I
his
could
vibe.
hear you talking to him in the passenger seat. Like, you were freaking. And so he was like, basically like, yeah. And he was like, you know, okay. He's like, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. So what you just said was bring her home. So
right. I said your window
you
of
were talking to
opportunity
him,
is now over.
and I couldn't hear exactly what you were saying. I just heard a screechy voice, like through, like from him talking. He was like, okay, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. So he hung up the phone,
and he lied.
and he was like to me, he's like, she said I had to take you to a restaurant, and she was like, you know, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings, which is like a little wing place. He's like, we can go there.
No.
So I was like, you know, okay, cool. I like Buffalo Wild Wings. So we get to Buffalo Wild Wings. We pull up, go inside, sit down. I order some food. I'm sitting looking at my menu, my phone. Ring, ring, ring-a-ling-ling, ding, ding. And it's you again. So I'm like, this is so embarrassing. I'm like, I'm in college. This is too much. Like, I was so bad. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I pick up the phone, basically like, hi, Mom. I'm like, we're at a restaurant now.
I'm like,
screaming.
What?
Screaming.
I said, I told him to bring you home. And so she's like, he said that you said that I could stay out if he took me out to dinner. I said nothing of the sort. You see, guys, see how like he was a little bit older than you. Yeah. He was wise, not wiser than me, but he was wiser than you. So he was very manipulative, and I saw that. And I said to him to bring her home, but he very cleverly said, okay, yeah, I understand.
I think at that point, I kind of started getting panicked. I'm like, okay, because this boy just lied to me. Like, I don't play those games, like, not with my mom. Like, I'm like, so it was like, the whole thing was disrespectful at that point. So I was just like, I'm stuck in the car with this man. So basically, we get back to, like, the location. But I was, like, freaking out a bit at this point. So I'm like, why would he just lie like that? Like, we don't do that.
No.
So, like, I was, like, freaking out.
So how did you end that meal and you ended up back here?
So basically, I was like, pay for what we just ordered for and let's go. And so when you were like, it basically takes 40 minutes to get from your location back to the house. And if you're not here in 40 minutes, basically I'm sending the constable out. Like, so like basically she better get back here. So when we got back here, the house was lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
every light in the house.
I think I
was
even
on.
installed like motion lights while they were gone. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I didn't want to miss when they pulled up in the driveway. I was trying to slither out the driveway. I want to see him step forward, please, sir. Sirs.
Basically, pull up the car up in the driveway and everyone get in here.
Yeah, right.
Come on in. And
so he came in bold, not afraid, not shaking in his boots, just stood up very, very, very bold. And
I mean, I had to be like, what, like 18, 19. He was definitely like 25, 26. He was, so he wasn't bothered.
Like in marriages, there's two different personalities, okay? Clearly, I'm the one that's always on fire and gets it done, okay? My husband's personality is entirely different. He's very passive, and he gives every single person the benefit of the doubt. And I am very cynical, and I give no one the benefit of the doubt. You are guilty until proven innocent in my book. And to him, everybody is innocent. Even if they're proven guilty, they're still innocent, okay? So it's just two different ways of being. So I didn't want to disrespect because I knew that we needed a man on the scene here. So I didn't want to overstep what my husband was allowing, so he came in and tried to be like all friendly, like hi sir and all that. Like I didn't want to be like that woman, like just like basically excuse me, hi, I didn't want to be like that. My husband was going to handle it, though I didn't agree with the way it was being handled because I'm like the stay-at-home mother. I know like the situation, but with this one, this was a character. I knew that it had to have like a masculine force in there, so I had to let my husband kind of like be that person because I knew down the line there was going to be some problems, and I was going to be able to, I had to call on someone that he was going to have to respect. So I could not disrespect him at that moment, but if I could, I'd be like, I'm handling this because this man, I need to handle him, but I couldn't because he was calculating. So he got away with coming in, shaking everybody's hand. It was a misunderstanding. I'm like, yeah, of course, these things happen. It's okay. No, I'm glad she's back safely and all that. And I'm thinking, ooh,
minus food.
I'm
starving.
So, how did this thing come back with the next time he came back?
So it was like the next day he was gonna come over. I don't know how that happened because he was busted the first day.
Because he got in that night, shaking everybody's hand.
Yeah. So he came back over the first day. You weren't here, but like he was coming over. And you were coming back. You ran to go somewhere, but you were coming back. And I guess the two of you were pulling up in the driveway at the same time.
First, and I pulled up right with the Jeep guys. I pulled up like right behind him, and he didn't flinch. He didn't get out the car. He adjusted the rear view mirror, so he saw me right behind him. So he saw and just like readjusted it and kept on like doing whatever he was doing. Adjusting things, fixing the shirt. Then you see him get out. Now, when you get out your car, you see who's behind you. He glanced over at me, but didn't make any sort of recognition. Went in the back, took out whatever he was eating, closed the door, and walked on down the wall. I was flabbergasted. Like, never has anybody, like, done such to me. So I jumped up the car like a maniac and couldn't been running it. And I'm like, Taylor, like, we already had a problem in the family.
I heard Taylor, and I'm like, basically, like, last night, like, the night before, I, like, was already, like, a whole bunch of shenanigans. So, like, this hearing you say Taylor like that, I remember I was in my room, like, fixing my makeup, and I, like, jumped, like, what now? Like, and you were like,
like, that boy is here again.
Like, get down here.
And we already had a problem in the family, okay, that got in. And we couldn't get him out, okay? And so I'm like, this on the horizon. Get this man out now. Do not get him into this family, because that man that was in the family turned this family upside down, okay? I'm like, this is not going to happen to my little household right here. Get him out. So I asked him to please leave. He told me he didn't come to see me. He wasn't leaving unless Taylor told him to go. He said, I didn't come to see you. I'm not visiting you. You have no power over me. And I'm like, Taylor, if you don't get, like, you were like shaking and you didn't like really know what to do at that point. So, but
I told him to leave though.
Yeah, you did. You're just like, it's not gonna work out, and you're like, please leave. And he's like, all right, as long as you say it. But then he's like, but you're gonna regret this.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, you're gonna regret, like, not being with me. And I was like, oh snap, like. Yeah.
So
and I swear, his personality was nothing like that through text message. He became a whole new person when I met him in person. I was like, I don't know who this person is. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I wouldn't bring nobody crazy over here. I was like, I don't know.
We started saying that because Ashley said she doesn't like to bring people to your house. And so in a case like that, so at that point, now I would run into the phone, call my husband, and I'm like, okay, this nut came back. And then what he did was he left the premises, but he parked down the street and just turned the car up and just sat there. Just sat there, like, pensively thinking, like, what was he thinking? He just sat. He did not move. He just sat, and he sat like he was working himself up or something. And every time I would look out the window, I'm like, that car is still there. Like, why is he just sitting there? So I called my husband. I'm like, he's not leaving. And then he's like, hon, like, he always blames me for everything. Hon, this is why I said. Don't talk to him like that. Like I was supposed to cower down to him. But so now I got the blame just because I was being a mother. Okay, hon, this is why I said. All right, but he had to call him up and kind of like man to man. See, this is why I said that night I didn't want to have him lose that respect, because now my husband had to come to the rescue, my rescue once again. Okay, and he had to say like, oh no, like man, no, I understand, and he was able to get that nut off the premises, and that was basically the end of him until. Like, how long?
Until like 2 years later or something, I was out with my friends, and he came swooping down on me when I was out, and he, like, it took me a second to, like, basically adjust my eyes to, like, who was coming in my face, and, like, when I recognized who he was, the first thing out of his mouth was, so how's your mom? Like, that was the first thing, and I'm thinking, like, she was fine when I left the house, like, the way he was asking, like, he was a creep.
Like, do you know something that I don't know?
Right?
Just
he was like, so how's your mom?
Yeah,
like,
that's the first thing he said to you after not seeing you for 2 years.
You know, he was a crazy.
He kind of like leaned over you, and he's like, so how's your mom? And you're like, when the last I saw her, she was okay.
She was alive when I left her.
And then you text me like, Mom, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm like,
you're like, guess who I just saw? And I'm like, who? And then she said that guy, and I'm like, oh my. She goes, and he asked, how you doing? And she goes, I just want to make sure you were still alive and well.
Yeah, seriously. Knows where we live.
Yeah.
He said I would regret it. He didn't say, basically when that time was up.
Right.
Like, it's D-Day. I don't know. But,
yeah.
No, Tammy Rodriguez, I absolutely do not. It's not the case. No, but that was bad. But, like, when we were texting, he seemed like just like a nice, like, older guy that was cool to talk to.
Good night, Denisha.
Worldly. But meeting him in person, no, that was really embarrassing. Like, that was really bad. Mm-hmm. Like, that embarrassing, like, the fact that, like, I brought someone like that to the house, like, but that was really bad.
I wouldn't be embarrassed, like, as like a daughter bringing it to the house. I'm just glad, like, it was in the safety.
Well, because it makes it look like what kind of taste do you have? Like, that, I don't know who that person was.
We all make mistakes. So
like,
we all,
that was
like,
bad.
Yeah, no, we all make mistakes, and so, but what better way to make a mistake than in the safety of your family?
Yeah.
Because we see too many of them crime shows all the time that they're not in the safety of their family, and they tell stories, but like, you were always truthful about things. So
yeah, I never had that moment of, I want you to meet my family. You had to meet everybody before they took me anywhere.
Yeah,
so I never got to have
think
that.
That's special when you meet the mom or whatever. Oh, I'm finally going to meet their mom. That's nothing special over here. I meet you whether you want to meet me or not. So it's not like this moment where they've been dating for like 3, 6, 5 months, a year, and then finally I'm going to meet the mom. Wow, they must be serious now. No, I meet you on the first date. I don't care how old you are. As far as my kids go, I meet you on the first date. There's no big moment of, they must be serious. They want to take me to meet the family. No, I meet them right. You don't go out with anybody like I don't meet, because it's just too many crazy folks out there. I didn't raise you to be 25 to lose you. No way. I don't care how
you'd miss me.
Yeah, of course, girl. I don't care how controlling it sounds, whatever. That's just my nature, my protective nature of my family. Yeah.
And I feel like whoever's meant to be with me can handle my mom.
Mm-hmm. That's the litmus test, as they say.
Some people can and some people can't.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is.
Yes. She was lying when I left the house.
So I saw someone say, they said spooky dating stories for Halloween. Halloween was spooky dating stories.
What's more spookier than that one?
Yeah, no,
Just
that was the worst
yes,
one.
ma'am, I'm the same way. There we go. Thank you, Gail.
LoriAnne is awesome.
Right.
Can I bring my date to meet you too, Mama Lori?
I'll weed them out. Definitely. I told you I had that spirit of discernment. I really do. And what do we always say? I'm never what?
Too far from the truth.
I may not be able to nail it right there, but I'm always in the vicinity of the truth. I see you, I spot it, and I call it for what it is. I don't care in what genre of family life. I've been married for like 28 years. I kind of know. I see people. I have that spirit. I'm not. I'm just very. I don't want to say cynical. I just think I'm very wise, and I've lived long enough to kind of know things that sound so fantastic to me.
Yes, we should all bring our dates to LoriAnne. No, you could think you really found somebody. Like I could be like, Mom, like there's this guy. I'm excited about him, and I'll like start to tell her a little bit about him or like experiences or whatever, and she'll be like, clock that, clock it right. Like when she says clock that, I'm like, here we go. Like it's never like it's always something that needs to be clocked.
I'm not easily impressed at all by anything. Not at all. It takes a lot to impress me. A whole lot. I don't think I've ever been impressed.
Just don't let them try to impress with that wig on. Just don't have a whole lot of rules and standards wearing that blue Marge Big Chop. Marge Simpson Big Chop.
I know, but like it's not the way I look. It's just like, you know, I said months ago on live one night. It's just like when I enter a room, it just
By Karen Spearman.
Think that like the atmosphere seems to change. I think it's just like that respect. Okay, maybe it's the way I carry myself. You always say it's just the look. Like it's the look. It's the green eyes. It's like the piercing look. I don't know what it is. I swear I'm very
no
innocent.
Nonsense.
Yeah,
no
maybe
nonsense.
it's just the appearance. And I'm glad that if I incite that kind of feeling, you know, people start butting out cigarettes, hiding drinks, you know, like, and I don't judge you for what you do. Do you? I mean, I'm not necessarily going to do what you're doing, but I'm not judging you. But people all of a sudden, it's just like the whole atmosphere changes, and I don't know what that's about. But I'm glad, because I don't want to be around disrespectful people. So I'm glad people know their place when I come in the room. Wink.
They know their place.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I mean, what? I always wanted a daughter, and I have one, and yeah, and
you did?
I did, and you're a wonderful daughter, and I love you, and I raised you, you're mine, and so I'm not gonna just be giving you away to any old piece of trash out here. You're worthy of far more, unless they prove themselves. Nope. You're the pride and joy of the fam. As far as girls go, there's only one.
I always said, like,
But,
I don't think I wanted a sister.
Yeah, you didn't.
Have to share you and my clothes and your makeup and everything, because you share everything with me. So if we had to split it 2 ways, like, I don't know.
But no, but it's a mom's job, you know, to raise your kids and raise your family and be protected.
But definitely, as like that was like a story back in like the beginning of like my college years.
Oh yeah,
like 18, 19.
Yeah.
You definitely give me a lot of rope.
Oh yeah, and I feel
like
like
25.
What does that speak to my raising if by now I have to make all your decisions? No, I feel like my job is done. I feel that, you know, you come to me now as like more of like an adult friend, and we talk about things back and forth. Mom, how does this sound to you? That doesn't sound right. If you ask, I give my opinion. So be prepared for it. But if you don't ask, I don't give my opinions. I do not see something and just come right out and start talking about it. I really don't.
Nope, you don't.
It's only when you ask, and I'm like, okay, like now you asked me. Now do you want to hear the truth? And I'll tell you. But other than that, I feel like you're 25 and I've raised you to be who you are. And by now, if you don't know right from wrong, what does that say about me having raised you? So I really trust that instinct that you have. And if not, then you have to make mistakes like
I say
all
it's
the rest
pretty
of us
good because
did.
I'll bring things to you and you were like, you know, good, you clocked it. That's definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, thank you, D. Curly.
See, if there was a sister here, I'd have to share these M&Ms with her.
And your hair products, right?
And hair products, exactly. See, there would be 3 people on this channel.
And then I would have been the cat, and then that person would be looking crazy like me right now.
That person. Your other daughter?
Oh, yeah, that one. That one. LoriAnne, the Iron Fist. Thank you, Eat and Review. You did a great job raising Taylor. It's, you know, it was my life. It's what I always wanted to do. And I said it again on the first date. I didn't mince my words. Normally women don't say things like that. I said I want to be married, stay at home, and raise my kids. I did not mince my words on the first date. And so that's what I did. That's what my passion was. I played, as I said back in the day, house like no other. You know, the baby dolls and, you know, the fake diapers and the baby food and all that. I played like they were real kids. I always had the mothering instinct in me. And it's what I wanted, was to always be married and raise kids. And I was very vocal about it back in my dating years. Yep. And my husband said I was reading his script. He went and got the man that he went on a business trip with and said, come on down and meet my future wife. And that was like within a couple of hours of us going out to dinner. He forgets it now. I know he listened, that's why I'm saying it. He forgets it now what he said, but he told his friend, actually his friend's last name was Spencer. That's why we named our first son Spencer. But he said, come on down, I want you to meet my future wife. And here I be.
In all your blue wig glory.
And all my blue wig glory. Yeah. He's moaning over there. He's in agony. He wants to be reminded.
I know Jen loves nail polish, but maybe I could see her, my sister, who I never had. At first she'd probably be like, no, I don't want to do YouTube videos. I don't want to do MADCURLS. And then once she sees how successful it is, then she'd want to get on the channel. No. But then you couldn't tell her no because that's your daughter, so you'd have to bring her on too.
I know. Because I always say, oh, let's bring Addie. Let's bring Addie. And be like, Ma, no, because people are going to start liking him. Yeah. You're very territorial.
I never said that. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. You're like, Ma, no, and he's going to take over our channel. I'm like, hey, they love him. I'm like, yeah, no, that is a risk there. People do like Adam a little bit too. That's why we have to just wean him in a little bit and wean him back out, because Adam does have that personality. He could overtake channel.
But your anniversary's coming up, right?
Yeah.
The 9th.
Mm-hmm.
29
years.
29?
29. Wow. He's saying 28. Let's see. Is it? I don't know my math.
I thought 29 was high. I think it might be 28.
19. What was it? As if it's going to be any less of a marriage to him. He doesn't want to be 29. He wants to be 28. Well, we got married in what? 1990. Yeah, I guess it would be 28. Seems like 50.
Casilda Harrison, we actually didn't have any trick-or-treaters.
No.
We don't get trick-or-treaters on our street, which I'm really sad about because I love kids.
Yeah.
I would be standing at the door like this, oh my gosh, candy, trick-or-treaters.
I know. And can you imagine us showing up at the door, opening up the door, be dressed up for the trick-or-treaters?
Yeah, oh my gosh. One day when I get my own place, totally it has to be, well, at least, I always I want to live in an apartment by myself, but once I get a house, I feel like a house I want with my husband and a family. I don't want to live in a house by myself. Right. So when I choose a house, I definitely want to choose an area where my kids can grow up, where they can have friends, and definitely where I can do trick-or-treating and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean that's just the way that it was in my day. I think now women are very independent and they're getting their own. Then how does that work when you have your own stuff and then you meet someone, and if they don't have it, my mentality is just kind of odd. Do they move in with you in your house that you've decorated? I have very distinct taste of how I like to decorate. So now when they move into your home, that you've been this independent woman, how do you squash yourself down? And maybe women today don't want to. Maybe that's why nobody's getting married, because no one knows how to give and take. Mm-hmm. But I think when you have all of your own stuff, you can get all of your own stuff on your own, then what's the incentive to be married? And then you feel like you're under somebody else's wing now. It's just an odd thing, and I'm just really not accustomed to it, and so I don't really know how to speak on how things are run today. I just did things in such a different, conservative, traditional way that I don't know how to navigate that now. How do you navigate that? 28, that's my age. Thank y'all. I'll be sure to remind y'all when it's around that time. By then I'll have figured it out, 28, 29.
TV5 said, I don't know what to say to kids. LOL. I was in a line at the grocery store and the kid was in front of me with his mom And he said hi. I said hello. He said, "This is my mommy," and I smiled like I don't know how to conversate with kids. Where were we at? We were somewhere the other day, and there was like this cute little girl, and she kept like poking her head like up and down, like playing like peekaboo, I guess, with me, and like I was just like grinning and just like smiling and like trying to like I was reading a book, and so I was like, you know, half looking up, half looking at her, like trying to like play with her. Like I love kids.
No, that's
I
really
love
cute.
kids.
And I love kids too, and especially if I see, maybe it's that look again, if I'll see a child in Target giving their mom a hard time, and you can see she's just so frustrated, and she's just like, come on, she's like begging, pleading with him, and it's all on the ground. I just give one look where basically like, get up, and they just like start like, they'd rather be with their mom at that point than to look at me anymore. So I'll see them, and I just like look in disapproval, like, and they jump up. The mother don't realize that it's the look that I gave that got that child to go back to her. She was a lesser of the two evils, I guess.
Other people's kids with your face,
just
like
just the face alone, because it's nonsense carrying on.
Right.
Remember the time when you guys were little and you were carried on? I would let them go to a toy store, and it's time to leave, and they carrying on, have to drag them out, falling on the ground, washing down the floors for free. And I'm like, get up. Like, why don't you want to leave? We've been here for an hour. Like I don't get it. Or remember the time we were at the ice cream place and the little girl, her parents gave her a little bit of power because she like danced and everybody was complimenting her. You know, kids love attention. So we were all like, oh, she could dance really good. Well, after that little 4-year-old did not want to sit down, and she was whining and crying. The mother literally had to drag her out to the van, make all kinds of promises. When you get home, you can put them. I want to dance. I want to dance. You danced, you got all your accolades, we all loved it, we all applauded, we all eating our ice cream. It was a hot summer night, it was very cute. Her mother was ready to leave now, not this one. She wanted to dance all night. It was called the Peach Wave. And I'm like, this is nonsense. I would have wore her out, and I'm like, come on, you want to dance all night in the Peach Wave? Are you nuts? I'm tired. You know, get in the van, okay? Nope, she wanted to dance the night away in the Peach Wave, and the mother was negotiating. Like, come on, you can do this tomorrow. We'll put on your favorite pajamas. You want to watch your video? Girl. No,
oh man, I can't. She wanted to dance. All she kept saying was, I want to dance. I want to dance.
Right.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I was born in Puerto Rico. I moved to Florida when I was 16. Right. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. All things Gabriel. Everything is a crime, because the things like I'm comfortably saying here now, I couldn't say. I went to
It's Gabrielle.
Is it Gabrielle? What did I say?
Gabriel.
Oh, okay, Gabrielle. When Adam was in school one time, they called me in for a meeting, and they were going to have a round table discussion. They were going to have the town officer, they were going to have the psychologist, the teacher, the counselor, the lead of the team. And I'm like, for what? Y'all don't know Adam. Like, bring Adam downstairs right now. I said, when I wear him out tonight, he'll be fine tomorrow. And they were like, oh my gosh, oh please don't ever say that in front of us again. You know, we're court reporters.
Reporters for the
yeah, and
for the DCF.
Yeah, and if you say we're gonna have to report you, like seriously, like I seriously cannot discipline my child. So so not that it stopped me from disciplining my child, but you just can never say it again. And that was like insane. You know, they were having a problem at school. Why have a round table discussion, paying everybody's salary, the police officer, the town officer, the counselor, the social worker, the teacher, the team leader, all that. It took one mother to bring his butt down here right now, put him in the car. School is now officially over, and tomorrow he'll be sitting down again. Nope, they wanted to rather give everybody a paycheck that day. They was going to sit around and talk about Adam. They knew nothing about my child. I knew what was going to go on at home, and he would be fine the next day, and he was. And he was. Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly, Ari, the clap.
And the clap,
said,
right.
Give a little.
And the wig. I have the nerve to say with the wig.
With the wig. Girl, it's 11 o'clock, girl. Because we said we would cut it at 11 because we know people have to go to work tomorrow. It's a Wednesday. It's not a typical live day.
No, it's not.
It's not. This has been so fun.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for showing up, y'all.
Thanks for
So we feel like we had like a little holiday.
Little holiday.
We call ourselves had a little holiday.
Little holiday.
Walk down a little aisle.
Walk down a little aisle. Celebrate a little bit of Halloween.
Yeah. Right. Aww, Dad.
Jasmine.
Did you guys have fun? Those of you who are here. Those of you who are in the shadows, you haven't said anything yet, say hi. We'd love to say hi to you.
Yes, I know exactly.
Anybody watching who hasn't said anything?
Exactly. Y'all come on out. Now, everybody, let's just for fun, just humor little LoriAnne. What's everybody? Everybody's supposed to show up in their virtual costumes. If you could have been anything tonight you wanted to be, if you dress up for the occasion. Not break anybody's arm before anybody.
There's one. What? Isabella, hi.
Oh, okay. Come on out the shadows. Make yourself known.
I can't wait to take this wig off.
I know. DTW Texas, you're welcome. Have a good night.
Bye.
Girlfriend, the conversation was great. Y'all just revving me up for the next live, right? Don't encourage me, guys, okay? It just gets worse and worse.
Do that. Sandra Hunter.
Sandra Hunter, hey. Okay. Is it Morgan? Is it Aaliyah? Had fun. Good night, everyone. Good night, Aries.
Let me see.
This was great. I know Jan always loves my talks.
Said, hey, Anisha Jessup. Hi.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, cute. Jasmine said she'd be Princess Jasmine if she had a costume. That's so cute.
Okay.
I love Disney princesses. I said, next year I got to be Belle, and you're going to be the Beast.
Yeah. I own it. I'll be the wolf.
You'll be the wolf.
The wolf, because I don't understand that whole beast thing. It was a wolf, like a full-fledged wolf with a tail and hooves, and they were dancing like a romantic, like.
Mom, don't get me started on Beauty and the Beast. Don't get me started on Beauty and the Beast tonight, Mom, because you know that's my favorite movie.
Okay. Good night, Cheryl Singleton. Oh, good night from Los Angeles. Even though it's only, what time? It's only 8 o'clock there. The night's still young there. Still got plenty of trick-or-treating time left. We were wondering, Evelina.
We don't know.
Oh, domino effect is laughing. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Mom, you know they're going to say yes.
And we were saying in the car, we're like, we give too much, we can't. I'm like, I'm too old for this. I can't. But we have fun. Like, we whine and carry on. And then once we sit down, like, we just get lost in the whole chat. We just have a ball.
We do. I know. Yeah. You'll probably see us Friday night. Probably. Probably.
Yes, please.
Is that a serious question, right? Seriously, Jan.
Yeah, because I said this was like a treat, which we all know what a treat is. Ari, I think, has left the room, but Ari knows what a treat is. A treat is not something that happens all the time. It's just like a special thing. So I said, just because we treat, then it wouldn't be a treat if this was like, it would be almost like a punishment. Because if we had it Wednesday and people really wanted it Friday, well, it was our idea to have it Wednesday, so it wasn't really a treat. So I said, so we have to, so
and
it's
for me,
schedule.
I was like, the plans change sometimes. Like, we're not going to have it Friday. This people are going to have it Wednesday because it's Halloween.
Yeah, but they didn't really agree to that. We said that we were going to have a Halloween party. They didn't say they were having one. Okay. So they showed up.
All right,
but I said, but people might look forward to after a long week.
It's going to be a Friday night in pajamas. Jasmine said, you girls are seriously like my friends. I know, you guys are our friends too. We have fun. We totally have fun.
Okay.
It's really fun. Okay.
My grandmother always said, don't wear out your welcome. Leave people wanting more of your company. If we come Friday, will that be wearing out our welcome?
Right? It's like, oh my gosh, here's MADCURLS again.
Yeah, like, please.
Talk about the same old tired, dry stories.
If we hear about that bear coming to the door one more time.
The live chat, what is it? Eat and Review. It's always on Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock p.m. We go live.
Exactly, Domino. A treat is once in a blue moon. I try to explain that to people.
I snatched this wig off. It's like sticking on my ears.
Yeah,
it's like,
I know.
My ears are so hot.
Like it's just really, Can we're gonna snatch the, or you snatch, that's called snatch. I always like to snatch a wig.
Mom.
All right, so let's just snatch a wig. Can I snatch a wig?
Oh my God, okay.
Okay, that's the end of the night fun. Okay, did you ever want to snatch a wig? So now's the time to snatch. Okay, I always wanted to snatch a wig. Wow.
Wig snatching.
That was cool.
See how flat my hair is? Oh my God.
Yeah, that was hot and sweaty. Yeah, wow.
She snatched it. I wasn't prepared.
Wow. Okay, so I like this. This was, like I said, that was that Honey Hydrate. Camille Rose on top of or underneath. I don't remember, guys.
My scalp. I'm going to need a scalp treatment.
Right.
My scalp is itchy.
Yeah. Pattern pusher. Yeah. Okay.
And
we're snatching on Halloween, right?
On that note, a domino effect. I was too, because my hair's not braided down. So I was getting ready to say, don't pull my hair. And she like snatched the wig off my head.
Okay. Yeah, somebody said it looked like I've snatched a few wigs in my time. I know, it's like a pro. I just like grabbed it and snatched. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right, guys.
On that note,
we're going to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Kate Pagan, we'll be here. Kate Pagan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I have like 25 layers on. I need to get in my pajamas.
That's when they do their hair. Yeah, we keep them company.
I can't. You guys peep my blue eyebrows? I put blue eyeshadow on them to match the wig. Okay, you didn't. I noticed them in pictures. I'm like, oh, she didn't make her eyebrows blue.
No, I didn't. I told you I wasn't gonna do all that. I was just gonna have blue. I was gonna have my normal face. I wasn't doing all that.
Okay.
Extra. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. We shall see you Friday.
See you Friday.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Love you guys.
Okay. Yes. Wear your PJs on Friday. That's the wave.
Ooh.
That is the wave pajamas.
All right.
Pajamas.
Everybody wear their pajamas. Virtual pajama party.
Virtual pajama party.
Okay.
All right, guys. We will see you on Friday then.
Okay. I get to push the button.
You get to push the button.
I get to exit them out of our lives.
You get to exit them out. You don't gotta go home, but you gotta leave here.
All right. Okay. Good night, guys. I always do that, right?
Girl.
I only have one job, guys.
One job.
One.
Press the button.
Okay.
And then press the button again.
And.